Let the world know.
I believe it was, in Sweden they briefly deemed being gay like an actual illness, like a mental illness, sickness. So people protested by calling in too gay to their jobs.
Interesting. Very
If
cool.
only that could work for me.
I mean,
My
it
boss
can.
would
You
just
just
laugh at
gotta,
me.
just really gotta be smooth with it.
I have
Yeah.
unlimited. I can just do a. Never mind.
Okay, let's see here. We have Wu, Altair, Sahaladin. We're just waiting on the goofy one.
No, me.
I really should write her name down.
My character?
Yeah, I should write your character's name down.
Just Valerie. It's pretty.
I just haven't
basic
done it yet.
I'm offended.
Just
I'm leaving.
Just doing stuff in relationship and outside of work stuff. But I can do that now. I don't have a pencil, but a pen shall do.
Hurt. I'm so hurt.
You take
He
2 points
bruised my
psychic
ego.
damage.
He bruised my ego.
You have an ego? Okay.
No. Why are you holding those scissors so menacingly? Are you about to cut my hair while I'm sleeping?
No, my train of thought was more along the lines of, what if you just like snip your... No, that hurt.
Stop!
Is your partner Jade from iCarly? Holding scissors like a weapon.
I mean, I'm dressed like her.
They're pretty goth.
Valerie, what's your max HP right now?
My max HP is 23.
Okay. What is your AC?
15.
Okay. And what is your passive perception?
Oh, love that, love that. That's 10 plus your wisdom, right?
I believe so.
11.
11.
Is it perception? Oh, just kidding. Let me check.
Are you proficient in it?
I was trying to figure out. I'm trying to find the thing. It's still 11.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to go.
Yikes me, I'm a rogue. It's a wisdom stat.
Okay. Oh, you have sent me something. Oh, of course.
Trying to be courteous.
I sent the phone.
Thank you.
Justin, how you doing so far?
I'm enjoying it, man. I finished up some pad thai and like rushed back here.
Oh,
I feel that.
that's one of my favorite foods.
I
Yeah.
figured out how the old lady in the stall cooked it. And I was like, teach me how you're doing that. You always find an old local old lady, and that's who you learn from.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's kind of like trying to ask for impossible wishes from a hag.
Hopefully we don't run into that.
That was a Critical Role joke there, but okay. Give her muffins and then bam, she's good. Just give her the best cupcake ever.
I need the beating heart of a hag, so we might probably run each other.
Why would you need a beating heart?
I told you I'm making a spell.
A what? A skull?
Spell.
A spell? Okay.
He needs the beating heart of a hag for a spell. Oh my gosh.
Well, we know he's dabbling in necromancy.
Love to hear it.
Well, I guess now that we have two rogues, we can get some sneaky sneak and do some damage on her first.
Oh, overestimate my
I will,
dice roll.
I will start the game whenever everyone is feeling comfortable and ready to go.
Yes.
Comfortable in what aspect?
In the
I mean,
right mindset to play
Comfortably numb.
in the year 1095 CC.
Oh, okay.
Medievalish.
I still haven't gotten whatever expansion thing you need to link D&D Beyond and Roll20.
Oh shit! I forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
that too.
Beyond 20.
Okay, I need to get that right now.
Just
So
if you're on
y'all-
Chrome,
y'all
just type in
will-
Beyond 20 in the search bar, and it'll lead you from there.
It takes a second to do it.
I have an ancient computer. It's like 8.5 years old. So that's an afternoon thing to figure out because it takes so long to load. If y'all will just take Scout's honor for today, I have somebody to verify my rolls. If you want that, and it'll be done by the next session. If that's cool.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
it's back
that's
on.
cool.
I don't know why, but it was turned off, and I got it back up now.
Oh, cool beans.
So, go to. Back up? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's say. Yay! Okay, let's just let's go and click this. I should see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting. Huh. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, I
In
don't
roll
know.
20 down in the bottom, there's a big red B, and that gives you extra options and shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's the lowest they could roll. Wow.
Oh, this is just testing to make sure it works.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
there's
not
only one.
throwing you guys in the adult silver
Adult
dragon.
Silver Dragon. Oh,
I
Calm
saw hit
down,
point
guys.
241 and got
I'm just gonna
nervous.
clear
Well,
that like it
Silver
doesn't
should be
exist.
Silver should be a good dragon, right?
Never
Yes.
said I was making you guys. I just chose the first monster I could find.
Silver is a metallic dragon, so we should be fine. Emphasis on shoot.
I mean, it could have been like an Astral Dreadnought. That could have been.
I've been playing a lot of Skyrim, so I'm a shoot on sight for dragon kind of mood right now.
I have it up, so I'm happy. I don't know if I would need it today, but it's nice to have just in case. So, I'm assuming I will go ahead and start our game if everyone's alright.
Alright.
No,
Alright.
I just remembered where we are and what we're doing here.
Last we left our adventurers, basically you've finally trekked through the hellscape that is a basic ass desert, surviving on survival, literally. Luckily, having a infinite source of water made the trip a lot easier to traverse, and of course the goings on of any time you travel. You finally made to the town which you have a reward payment for a bard, not bard, bleh. Yeah, I did not write the name down, so I'm hoping you guys remember that. There's a bar you're supposed to go find to get free booze, sleep, basically free lodging while you're in the town. Kind of like a temporary home base, if you will. that is in the town of Belgrade. That's basically your main reason to be here. As you approach the city, you notice that at the front gates of this town is a huge crowd of farmers, merchants, and just basic poor people. Not super poor, but they don't seem to have much on them. Some literally have nothing but rags, and they're all just kind of camping outside the city for now. It took some persuasion, but you finally got the guards to let you in to show you that you're not just the rest of this riffraff behind you. As the moment you walk through the gates, your companion Pyra vanishes with ash, like Thanos snap, just puffs into ash as you guys walk past the gate. And that's exactly where we left off.
What the shit?
I'm so glad he did not do that in front of the gods.
Does he do that often?
First time, actually.
Now, we've only known the guy for like maybe a month at the most. I don't know, what's it been, like a week?
No, it's been about a week now, yeah.
Wow. Scratch out month, put week.
Yeah, we've only known each other a week, and you 4 or 5 days now, so you have no idea if this is normal for him or not.
Time is confusing. Wibbly wobbly.
It is.
Timey-wimey. Okay, priorities. What should we do?
Well, we have a home base
See?
at a tavern.
Yeah, we need to go find Jack Daniels and cash in and get situated.
Thank you for remembering that.
That's right, his name is Jack James.
What? Where situated?
I have no idea.
So right,
There's a bar.
sorry.
Yeah, there's a bartender here in town named Jack Daniels that is going to hook us up from us helping his brother at the watering hole.
GM, would my character recognize this name at all?
The name Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Like the village idiot or... I can, like, roll a history check or something if you want.
Oh, I know. I'm just doing something. I'm messaging you.
Oh, okay.
So, what's this town look like?
So Tim, where did we come in the city from? Over here?
Yeah, that's you.
He's typing.
Thank you.
I know the feels, man. I can't type and speak at the same time.
Well, it's not that. I just need to make sure that is situated before I continue on. Also, I can't spell, so you're welcome. Okay, so what was that question?
Mostly.
We're over here coming in the town, right?
Yes,
Over
I
that
will.
area.
From what I can tell with the gates up there, I think the main entrance would be this bridge over here. I'm gonna say, because it looks the most obvious. Because you guys are definitely coming from the southeast. No, you were heading southeast that entire time.
Yeah, so we'd be coming from the northwest.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but can you see the marker I'm dropping?
I see a green ping up at this bridge, a
Yeah,
ledge
yeah.
right here.
That's where you guys are walking into the city, where
If
Pirate
you
is
hit
located.
shift and ping, it'll take everybody's shit over there.
Okay.
It like forces the camera there.
Yeah,
For
I don't
everybody.
know what just happened, but okay. That was
Okay, so we're at the big bridge coming into town.
Yeah, I think that literally just like moved the entire map, but alright. Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Yay!
I got that too.
Don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah.
There's a problem with the internet because it's fucking everywhere.
Either way,
Yeah, I did that to everybody.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Top
I
right
got it too.
is where you guys are entering. So, what is next?
I thought my
What kind
hood,
of
I'm hiding behind the tallest person, and I'm like remaining as inconspicuous as possible, trying to look like just.
What kind of
boring.
guards are around at this entrance area, other than the ones that let us in? I suppose we would have
There
made
are
it to
several
here.
guards. They're on decent armor. You know, like almost chainmail / some are wearing plate. They're very heavily, you know, wearing of gear.
Any of them look younger or friendlier than the others?
I was gonna say the first two are kind of, so we need to find somebody friendlier.
Yeah. Anybody
Uh,
smiling as they stand?
Yeah, perception check.
Anybody look happy to be here?
While you're talking, are you going? Are you going
What's a
down
7?
to the bridge and starting to
I
enter the city
imagined
folk?
that we were like here at the end of the bridge, and then we're like, okay,
Yeah.
now
Yeah, I'm fine with
then-
that. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, roll perception
Looking
check.
as we're
I got a 7.
talking and
I
searching.
don't see anything, but it's probably because there it is.
He got 21.
I got 21.
I got
Mhm.
yeah. I see Altair. I don't see Woo. But oh well.
Oh yeah, I see my 7. That's weird.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
Let me try again.
um,
I'm just gonna do a test roll. This one don't matter.
sure.
Y'all see
Altair,
that?
as you're looking around for any kind of cheerful emotion from peasants to guards to anyone you see walking by, everyone's kind of an upset or a tense mood, actually. No one's really seeming to be quite cheerful this evening.
Do all the guards kind of look like the other two that we ran into first?
Most of the guards are wearing helmets, so it's a little bit difficult to see their faces, but they generally
Okay.
all kind of look uniform. Yes.
We'll go up to the
Okay.
one that's not busy, actively busy.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, I'm gonna like really like tuck my hair a little bit, like open up my face, like probably show some cleavage, attract me more attracting if anything to try and grab a male
Performance.
guard's attention.
If I see a guard approaching, I'm out of there. I'm going. I'm suddenly been.
So you're about to see
get
us
to
approach
see-
some guards.
Right now, you just see, like, while your guys standing there, I would say 5-10 minutes, you'll see like a guard patrol down a street every 5 to 10 minutes. So this is like your second guard. You know, it's just walking the same path as the last guard, and Altair starts approaching, and I mean, you see Altair kind of flip her hair a little bit, try and knock off some dirt here and there, kind of pull up her pants a little bit, like as she
Oh, just like
approaches.
the sweetest voice, whatever. Just like, oh, excuse me, sir, can you help me by chance? I'm going to.
The second there's like conversation between the people I am around and a guard, I've got my back turned to the group. I'm at like a stall nearby. Like it's the most interesting thing I've ever seen.
Do I notice any of that thing happen with Valerie?
Valerie, if you are trying to be sneaky, you'll have to roll stealth, and of course, Saladin, you'll have to have perception to catch it.
I'm not trying to be sneaky. When there's a guard nearby, I'm not with the group. I walk off. It's just casual. I'm not sneaking away.
Okay, yeah. Without, actually, wait, Saladin, your passive perception is...
Sneaking away
14.
with
Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah. You see her just fine.
sneaking away would draw the guard's attention. So I'm just like, oh hey, what's over here? I'm gonna go check out this shop.
I'm gonna send Abu to just kind of sit on her shoulder. Smallest owl you ever seen just go sit on your shoulder. Nothing much.
She's just looking around at shops.
So Valerie just walks up to basically a melon cart, basically. Scraggly man comes up, like, oh, you need some melons? I said melons.
Yeah, got some great melons there, and she just kind of.
Nice.
Yep, got some nice melons. She's like listening to hear Altair's conversation, see if it's starting or ending or where it is, and if
Okay.
depending on where she is with that conversation, she's just gonna try and stall for time at this.
Okay.
moment.
Let's
Melon.
jump back to Altair. What are you saying to the guard as you approach with this haphazard, I want to turn you on look?
Just doing that. I just look like I'm lost. I'm new in town. I'm trying to find somebody helpful that can assist me in finding where I need to go, and just doing that innocent, stupid girl, if anything.
Okay. Well, traveler, I don't have much time to talk with you. I got patrol duty to be with, but my best bet is to go to the local taverns or guilds, maybe the church. There are several options as you troll around the city. If you are looking for more fancier or high expense, I cannot speak. I will say to try the city council, where our government is located.
Well,
But
thank you. I'm actually looking for a place run by Jack Daniels. Have you heard of him?
yes, that is a very popular tavern down south. Just head on over down here, this location, and
Okay.
just several blocks down. You can't miss it. It's an extravagant sign.
Okay. And I'll just like, I'll kind of like cozy up to him, and I'll just like grab his bicep, kind of like squeeze him, like, oh, thank you so much. You're so helpful.
You
If
touch
you,
his biceps?
Yeah.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. All right.
Okay, I gotta roll dex. I'm just gonna roll d20 here. He backs away the moment you move. So you step forward, he steps one back.
Okay.
He's like,
Oh,
whoa,
just-
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh. I'll just like get the like a really like put my hands up to my face, like, oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to startle you. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah.
I plan on being there for a while. If maybe when you get off shift, if you stop by.
I appreciate it. He looks at you confused. Just a tip,
Oh.
most guards don't like to be touched, since
Okay.
most mages can do spells with their hands. Not saying that you're a
Oh.
mage, I'm just doing my duty.
Oh,
Please
oh,
keep
no
hands free.
problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He
I can
starts
do a lot
walking
more
on his
without
patrol.
my hands if you get my drift. So thank you.
He just shakes his head and keeps on going.
I'll turn around and kind of like skip back over to the group, and then I'll just go back to my normal voice, like, okay, this way, guys.
Like
Man.
girl.
You really know how to talk to the gods.
I found a lot of humanoid type, especially more humans, especially men, have a sense of when it comes to acting a certain way from women.
I don't know. I couldn't tell if he want to fight you or fuck you. It was weird.
Oh my god.
Maybe both.
Definitely not the fuck. Definitely not to fuck. Anyone
Well,
roll
we're-
insight on that guard as he walked away?
Sure, actually, I want to see. after my propositioning.
Run, 9.
And I was listening over my shoulder to see what it was.
Altair, you're getting the sense that he was happily married with kids.
Oh man, he took an arrow to the knee. Damn it.
He definitely act very loyal, and he did not care 2 cents about your attractiveness.
He was
Oh,
an
what a
adventurer,
what a
like
good guy. What a good taken guy.
I rolled a 9, so I was really into these melons.
Yeah, we're equally distracted.
You find a melon that is oddly shaped, that almost looks like a golem head. Almost, it looks like a rock head, basically. It's just misshaped, and it's kind of mushy. Like you can tell it's kind of rotting out a little bit. It's been there for a couple weeks.
Current impact.
As she walks by, I just say loud enough just so she can hear. If you want to avoid the guards, don't try to run. Just puff your chest and act like you belong. They are trained to pay attention to people that are running. If you act like you belong here, no one will care.
I do belong. I'm from here.
Oh, that changes everything.
I just don't want to have an interaction that could easily be avoided.
Are you trying to say you don't want to talk to the gods?
Was that unclear?
Okay. I mean, I'm learning everyone's new culture here, but, you know, if we don't want to talk to the gods, I will not talk to any more gods ever again.
Talk to whoever you like. I just won't be present if it happens to be a guard.
Although, did that god have a lot of information for you?
Who,
Okay.
me?
Yep, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, he, switching people now. Okay, yeah, he knew exactly where Jack Daniels is. He says it's down on the southern end, very popular tavern. I know exactly where it is and how to get there.
Is popular what we need right now?
Well,
It is free, though. I really like
Yeah.
free.
I mean, I pull out the paper that I forged / the guy gave us to give to him, and like, hey, he's giving us free alcohol, room and board, and money. So I mean, might as well go there, right?
Forward.
Oh,
As you guys start marching your way down to the directions of the guard that Altair attempted to woo, soon enough you find a decent-sized barn-looking tavern. It's surprisingly burnt in several places and spots, like on top of the roof, a couple next corners, around the windows. Some of the spots that look burnt, you're wondering, how did it get there? The sign basically says Jack Daniels Pub. Very simple.
I'm acting
Nothing.
like a tourist everywhere, like white eyes, checking all the big city.
You see lots of homes. You see a lot of small little carts and merchants. A lot of small business and dealings here and there. You know, in the corners and the shadows, you can see people with long cloaks, probably selling shifty things.
Not really paying attention, more like little kid in Disney World, like just overwhelmed by.
Yeah, that's how I imagine Woo, the bad tourist, just trying to touch everything.
Are we
me
noticed?
too.
And did you say we noticed all that on the way too, or when we get there?
It's on the way too, but when you get to the tavern, that's what you see at the tavern.
Okay, because if we're gonna see some shady-looking people on the way, then I just kind of want to talk in thieves' camp to see if they know it, to see where I can find the guild
Okay.
as well.
Good job on spoiling your character, but okay.
I need to get someplace that has access to what I need.
Yes, I know, but you could have done this smoother there. But all right, just tell the whole party. It's all good. Trying to keep intrigue here, motherfuckers.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Everyone pretend they didn't hear that.
Yeah. I mean, unless you know thieves can't, then you can understand and hear and whatever.
He's a
but,
shifty rogue like cat. I'm sure none of us are surprised.
Would I notice the thieves can't happening?
If he is purposely, going away from the group to talk to these individuals in like secret little hidey hole areas, you would have to deliberately sneak and follow, and maybe have a good perception.
I was sticking near alleyways and side roads, kind of anyways, to stay off the main road and out of sight.
Roll perception.
Cool. Plus perception. 15.
15? Okay. So, painting the picture, as you guys are traveling to the bar, since you haven't arrived, since we're doing this, every now and then, Altair will be looking at corners and alleyways, trying to find anyone that, he might know, or has an idea who he needs to talk to, trying to, again, be inconspicuous. When the group stops for a minute, Wu goes to a random, cart tavern thingy, merchant, and
If
of
it's
course,
food, I'm in.
and Saladin, of course, automatically follows because he's just, new things, yay. So, Altair will, scuttle into a tunnel, not tunnel, but small alleyway, and Valerie kind of, gets close to it, but not actually enters, and kind of peers through, hearing, see what happens. Altair will go up to a guy with a nice coat, basically, and says some things in Thieves' Cant. Moments later, the guy who is in a cloak starts stepping it back and starts running away.
I believe Thieves' Cant's like a sign language type thing.
It's more like Morse code.
Mm.
Like whistles or something.
Be heard. Sorry. That wasn't a dig.
But you about to hear Valerie, you did hear Thieves' Cant. If that's what you were looking for. But yeah, the guy in cloak runs away as fast as he can. As the group just continues on down, Altair looks kind of sad, like, okay, well that didn't work. The next one, same effect. I would say you've done this about 3 times, and every single time this has happened, the cloak guys run away from you, and of course Valerie's just snooping.
Okay.
As you guys
After
arrive
the
at the
third
tavern,
attempt, then if we arrive at the tavern, that's fine. I'll just stop it to the third one.
yeah, you guys finally arrive at Jack Daniel's pub, burnt as fuck for some reason. I'm assuming you would enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the outside like? Is it shady looking? Is there people out front looking like they
Yeah,
wanna-
busy streets. I mean, it hasn't really calmed down yet. It's
What kind of
middle-
clientele is we looking at?
As I said in a previous game, it is basically a mishmash of a lot. There's a lot of Muslims, aka dark elves, around because this is like their homeland. But there's a few Genazis, aka the genie people, other humanoid races.
But this tavern
Orcs.
in particular ain't got like super thievy looking smarmy assholes out
I
front.
mean, I haven't described inside the building yet.
Oh, I meant out front, like before we even go in.
No, you don't even see guards or security.
Oh man, okay, yeah, we'll go right in then.
It's pretty
Shit.
open. There's actually I'm gonna say in the far left corner is a small little table with an umbrella for outside seating basically.
Oh, they got patio seating?
Yeah, basically just one little piece.
Man, I feel like we should take the outside seating. I don't know why. I just want to see the road so I can see who's coming.
As you guys enter the bar, it's decent. It's definitely a nice place as The roof's pretty high, about 2 stories. Several bar seats and chairs, tables. It's a pretty decent sized bar. There's a it's a working chandelier made with, you know, some iron and some candles kind of floating on the top a bit. And it's actually quite loud. There's several conversations going at once with several other groups. It's a busy day in Jack Daniels Hub. You definitely notice the bartenders. There's 2 of them. One looks like to be of a female variety in a nice, decent outfit, and a gentleman with basically he looks like a pirate for some reason, but he's like cleaning the you know, the glasses and stuff, and he's on that side of the bar. But he looks like a red hat, mustaching guy. It looks like Jack Daniels from the fucking bottle.
Okay.
It's straight up Jack Daniels.
I'll tell everybody if you guys want, you can find a table or whatever. I'll get us some drinks and go talk to this guy and get everything situated, or have him come over to the table and we can talk.
How do people feel about the giant green dragon in this fucking nightclub right now?
How people feel about Woo?
Yeah.
There's at least, I'm gonna say, actually here, how about this? Let have luck have a chance at it. There's one other Dragonborn in that pub.
Oh.
Let's go Brown.
Oh man. Spectacular.
Yep. There's another Dragonborn talking to other people to Ravel and stuff like that.
Okay. So I'm not a total fucking weirdo in here. Nobody wants to fight me, at least.
Yeah.
Any non-drow elves?
Yeah, there's a lot. Most clientele in there is Drow elves, and from you traveling through the city is lots of Drow elves.
Would we
I
know if any race in particular is not cool here?
Since you guys kind of just arrived, you would not know. You would have to ask and see.
It's not like an open knowledge thing.
Yeah.
Fuck these guys.
I mean, you guys never been here,
particular.
so you wouldn't know.
Okay, good.
So the drows outside the gates and inside the gates.
Mhm. Yeah. It's a Drow city, basically.
Okay.
The
Well-
same drow that were at the watering hole?
Yeah, just much better off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, most of Jerusalem is going to be full of Drow. I mean, it's basically their
Yeah,
country.
yeah. That
They're
makes
considered
sense.
the Muslims in my game here.
Muslims or Jewish? Big difference.
Oh, well, Jewish, you get the point. I'm
That's-
figuring it out.
Yeah, because one really hates the other.
Got it.
As a player, just as a heads up. Would I know if there's any race or kind that's not welcome in this
Oh,
tavern?
yeah, she's from here.
Well, just for easy reference, there hasn't really been any, like, race issue here. So far, mostly all is welcome. This is it's a big city, yes, but it's also like a huge bridge connecting the continents. So a lot of travelers come and go through this city just to get to the other side. If there's trouble, at least one side of the race has always done some kind of trouble. So it's pretty equal, like, fairness around here. So no, there's no, like, hated race in this town.
That's good, man. That's very rare.
I take a seat at the bar in front of the female bartender.
Down.
Okay.
I'll go up and sit next to her if possible.
Yeah, there's several seats next to the actual bar itself.
I take a
Yeah,
seat.
we'll straddle up.
Careful, Wu. Please. I love you. Don't hurt yourself sitting on a stool that will break.
Oh, man, you are absolutely right about that. I probably should just stand up, really.
With closer inspection, these stools and chairs seem quite well built. They're not flimsy in any
I
way?
sometimes forget that I'm a over 200-pound dragon.
You should be fine. I'm not gonna make you just break every furniture you sit on. That's
All
so
good.
stupid. I would not do that.
I order hot tea, or I ask, bartender. I know this is an alcohol establishment, but do you have like hot water, hot tea?
Hmm.
I'm not an alcohol partaker.
A man of culture, I see. Sure. What would you like? Would you like chai or would you like mint tea?
Oh man, if you got anything close to oolong, I'm down.
I don't have that brand. I only have chai or mint tea. My apologies.
Chai. Actually, mint give me headaches. That's a real
Okay,
thing. Mint
okay.
gives me headaches. I don't know why.
Chai tea it is. She immediately goes into the back and you hear like brewing happening in the back. She comes back later as the brewing still continues. It'll just be a few moments as that is currently being brewed since you're the first person with the tea tonight.
Oh man, I give her the Thai prayer bow. Take your time. I am so happy to wait for you.
Oh, you are so kind. You are definitely a man of culture. She goes back to work cleaning glasses.
Excuse me, is there a Mr. Jack here?
He's just right on the other side of the bar.
Everyone eyeballs the pirate-looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Jack.
Holly? Yes?
No.
Someone said my name?
Yeah, over
Who has
here.
heard the great adventures of Jack Daniels?
Well,
He
as your
immediately
brother
jumps onto
tells,
the
I'm
bar.
not-
He jumps onto the bar table, and a rock forms out of nowhere, and he just puts his leg on it. The great tales of Jack Daniels reach across the land. What can I do for
Oh,
you?
yeah.
He just backed down.
especially to a watering hole.
Oh, I see. How is my old homeland?
Oh, a lot better now, actually. And I pull out the piece of my forged paper. And I'll be like, great, your brother sent us along with this.
My brother Morgan. Hope he's been doing well. He always liked the simpler life.
He is doing better now, yes. Or at least last we saw him.
Of course. I mean, the desert is a treacherous lady that you do not want to mess with. So,
You know, weird times. He might even be mayor now.
That's right. He might be
That is
there.
very, very true. He's pretty much running the town.
well, I say that's a toast for everyone. Everyone gets a toast. Immediately, the female bartender just like scrambles getting plates and like mugs all on one, just runs around the bar for a few minutes trying to give everyone a mug. The great adventures of my brother and me. Those were the glory days, yes. But, you know, adventure never lasts. Family is forever.
He's that bartender
Cheers!
that John Taffer would show up and be like, "Don't drink in your own bar. Quit giving liquor to people."
Oh, no, he definitely drinks liquor at his own bar.
He's probably a functioning alcoholic.
Fully functioning, apparently.
Since I didn't know this is a thing, but basically, it's a male version of Valerie's character. her
You
class.
know my character for a day.
You're welcome.
You don't know shit about her. She's a pirate, and she's laughing at this fucking joke of a man.
Anyway, it's so amazing to see how my brother's doing. I do appreciate it, and of course, whatever you've done for him, I do appreciate it. I hope, you know, the best of wishes to him. So, what can I do for you in my lovely tavern?
Well, and I passed him the paper. Like I said, we came on behalf of your brother, and we're very happy to be in the right place at the right time to help out your brother. He said that if we came here, you'd be able to help us out, and even wrote down on for us to give to you if need be, type of thing. So vouch for us or whatever.
Of course. And he obviously reads really fast. He just it's like, ah, okay, I'll be back in just one moment. He goes upstairs into like another room that gets off of view, and then comes back with a pouch. Drops down in front of you about 200 gold. It's like, it's not much, but trust me, it means a lot to hear that there are still good folks out there in the desert that will help citizens in need, especially these trying times.
Oh yeah, of course.
You are free to stay several nights here. I got several rooms available. Whatever you need, but of course, after that, you'll have to pay next time you visit, if that's cool with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
of course.
Anything that helps us get. I mean, we're brand new in town, and anything that helps us kind of get situated and going.
Oh, by the way, what do you
Brand
know
new, you
about this
say?
weird white line?
Well, there's a story for that. But you say you're brand new, but I feel like I've seen you before. Have you been in my pub, miss?
There's
Me?
only one miss
Yes.
here.
There's two
No.
misses.
Never.
Oh yeah,
no.
that's right. You're a girl.
No.
Okay.
And I like take a sip of my triple whiskey and just like shrug it.
Huh. Well, so many faces. I get them all mixed up. It's all good. So, white lines, you say? How big were they?
Man, it was like maybe 3 people could lay down across it.
That's a lot smaller than what I remember.
Is it bigger than that? I don't really remember the size.
Like,
Big
width-wise is
20
about...
foot, 20 foot wide.
Yeah, 20 foot wide, but the length of it goes beyond your eyesight distance.
Oh well, that's what I meant with. Yeah.
Like, it's
Like, 3
like...
people.
you can't
3
even
people
see
can
the
lay
end.
across it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Ah, yes. Have you ever heard of the Nazlans?
No, this is the first time. But I am here to collect information, and man, if you have new information for me, I am so happy.
Oh, just some legends, that's all. But I've heard that they've been there since the beginning of time. Just crossroads of the desert, you know? Nothing much, just some legends. Don't even know where the name come from.
Naza, N-A-Z-A.
Okay, these are actual lines, like the desert. Okay, it's like crop circles, but it's in the desert. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Nazca lines. I
Oh,
don't.
Nazca.
Yeah, the lines in the desert. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm sure what you're talking about, but I want to make sure I write it the right way too. Write it the way you'll have it. It's your world, man. You call them whatever you want.
Oh, I have no idea. I was just letting you guys take care of that.
They're now called Nazca lines.
I don't know what they're called. I thought they were NASA, like NASA lines, basically.
Okay. Railroad, historically speaking, those are lines in Peru that were built by the Mayans. I believe that's my correction. You can see they draw pictures.
Yeah,
on the end.
Nazca lines. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Bam.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Saladin, have ever heard of those things? Because
No, you have never heard of them.
Man, have you ever heard a legend of someone who followed this line?
Oof. There actually has been one legend.
Go on.
Go on. It's like, well, you see, it's a little foggy. There's not much to it, but there was one being. I couldn't say man because it wasn't fully a man, but it was something. It felt godly, wrapped in pure light like a beam. And for several millennia, it walked the path into this desert for millions, billions of years. Eventually, the lines of where he stepped and walked stayed there permanently. And then, for a brief moment, there was, I don't know how to describe it, a flash, a light, blinding, immense,
Was it a solar flare?
kind of like a solar flare, yes, basically.
Oh my god.
And then it was gone.
How long
But
ago?
what?
How long ago?
This is just legends I've heard. I don't know the exact dates, but these are stories I was told when I was a kid. And he's like 76, 80 years old, maybe. No, 70. Yeah, 76 years old.
He's a human?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's old.
Yeah. I've always known that being near the lines, there's always been some kind of vibration, like as if the god light is still walking the desert just really fast. It's just all speculation. But it's the only story I've heard of someone actually walking those roads.
Wu was like both hands on the bar, leaning super close. Like, wow. Wow.
There's not much being told about these lines. Not many people try to research them because it's the desert and it's hard to live out there.
Oh man, it is. Unless you have a bucket that makes water.
Very true. But what are you going to do about food, my son?
But that is... Man, do you have a bucket that makes food? That would be so nice.
Let me see what I got. No, I do not have a bucket that makes food.
Why you start with 50 people and you end up with 5.
Ouch.
Man, how about ants? Have you ever been attacked by ants when you're out on the road?
Oh, the Thryking? Of course.
Yeah, oh my
They're
god.
local
dude.
in the desert.
What do you do
Them
about that?
You stay the fuck away from them.
Oh, I mean, but what if you can't? What if you gotta like walk right over where they are?
You climb out. I mean, they're not really aggressive unless you fuck with them.
Oh, okay. So if we just go walk, nobody will eat us.
Basically, yeah.
Well, guys, we can make it back to the white line.
Are you planning to walk those lines?
Yeah. Is that not a thing we should do?
The
Well,
thing
for
is,
one, no one
they
knows how
go-
long those lines are. We have no idea how long you'll be traveling.
Oh, so we need a lot of rations.
Have no idea how much you need.
or we need camels.
Does a camel make food?
No, but camel don't need to eat.
And
it,
if you butcher it well enough,
Hmm.
and they walk very fast.
This girl knows how to do this desert living.
Okay then. Well,
Where do
We
we
need
where
to-
do we buy things from, Mr.
kinda
Daniels?
everywhere actually. There's merchants all across the towns.
And anyone that you have like maybe a good relationship with?
I mean, I have a decent relationship with mostly everybody. I have a few enemies here and there, but I try to keep them out of my bar. Hence the fire.
Oh, you did that.
No, that's my enemies.
Oh. Man, you have some asshole
You're a
enemies,
funny
dude.
one. I gotta go start mixing more drinks. I'll be back with you in a bit.
Okay.
It sounds like we need to buy a lot of food, man.
I have a better idea, but we will need to be stronger. I need to learn. I need more spells. I need to know more. I have an idea. What
Go
we
on.
need now is gold. Lots of gold. Gold makes life easy.
That is not untrue.
Well, listen to me. There's a spell called Fly. I can make us fly very fast for not much longer, but I could do it.
Is
I
that
don't
a
know it
fifth
yet.
level spell?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna take like 2 years to get.
It's better to wait than to die trying.
By the way, since everyone's been
Forever.
drinking, I'm assuming at least the one bar of cups. Who's buying drinks mostly, or are you guys just taking the freebie?
I don't drink beer. I just drink coffee.
Well, you
Well,
were
how much
handed a
of the-
beer like a little while ago.
I
How
don't
much
drink
of the
beer.
drinks is he allowing us to have for free thanks to our note?
Valerie only had the one.
I don't drink alcoholic drinks. None. So it's up to you, Mr. DM.
That you don't drink?
How much would a coffee cost?
How much would cover? It's only like a few copper. I mean, bronze,
just-
copper, whatever. It drinks and stuff like that. That's like super inexpensive. Local drinkage.
I thought we got that for free.
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah.
coffee.
So I would like to say a silver piece worth of coffee.
Okay.
Saladin will never sleep again.
Don't say that. I'm already at that moment. Okay, so
You're gonna be like
What's going
Fry
on
on his 100th
next?
cup of coffee.
Altair, do you plan to do what you want to do? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay. Valerie, or anyone else, do you guys want to snoop? Anyone wants to snoop? Yes or no?
Can I insight check?
No, this is all perception checks. Whoever wants to
Nope.
snoop, roll perception checks. Go.
What would he be doing to
I
warrant a
cannot
perception
tell you.
check?
You just have to roll a perception check if you want to
He didn't
know.
let me finish.
Oh, my
Is he gonna
apologies.
be leaving the bar? Yeah. Is he gonna be like leaving the bar all sneaky suspicious or like?
Oh, that I still cannot say.
Well, then I'm
If
not
you-
doing anything.
I get up from the bar,
Okay,
but
there you go.
nothing sneakily like. I just get up from the bar and I just walk away from the bar.
Okay, then, well, everyone sees you do that.
Everybody at least sees me get up. If they're gonna pay attention farther, then that's something else.
I'll
Everybody,
No, I wouldn't question your lifestyle.
Okay.
I would just say out loud, we're gonna be here tomorrow morning. Don't leave us.
yeah, we have a couple days of free room and board, so
Just that.
Okay.
Find peace on your journey, Finn.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
No problem.
I'd like to enter detailed theological conversation with Wu while she's doing whatever.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Altair, do you want to have a conversation with someone outside the party?
I'll just keep trying to do what I've been doing. Like I said, trying to get the information I want.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, do you want a private conversation in
Oh.
whisper or no?
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, truthfully. I mean, it seems like our group's good about distinguishing what they actually know to play against. So
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it'd be more fun or secretively, but that's fine.
we
Okay.
can do sneaker. I don't care. We can go to the Whisper channel. I don't care.
Sneaky snake.
Okay. We'll go to whisper if anyone wants to join in. Just say that in the group.
So, Mr. Wu, what's your
Ah, hello.
Hello.
Okay, so you go up to several hooded figures. They're all on their own little table.
Okay.
You approach them because they look shifty.
Yeah. How are they positioned around their table?
So there's a round table of 6 chairs, and there's 3 of them. They're all sitting next to each other, and there's like 3 open chairs on the other side of the table.
Is it the table they're at in the open, or is it are they in the corner?
It's like the far left, like the darkest area in the bar, the least amount of light.
Okay, are they like more against the wall then, or
Yes,
they
they are against the wall.
Okay, so I'll sit to where I can at least try to be between one of them and the wall.
Okay.
Not aggressively to where it seems like I'm challenging or doing anything. Like I'll just casually walk over and sit down, but that's how I position myself. So if they try to do what the other guys did and run away or whatever, I can have a little bit of a buffer to stop them.
Yeah, of course.
And so, are they humanoid looking? Like, what are human, elfish, drow? What are
One's a drow, one's a human, and I'm gonna say another one's like a half orc.
they? Okay, so I'll go elvish then for the drow, and
Okay.
just be like, "Hello, friend."
Ah. Hello to you. What brings you to our table?
I'm new in town, and I have some business in this bar that I'm in the process of taking care of. But I am trying to find a place where I can get a message across to some family, and I'll put my hand with my ring out and kind of like just strum the table and try and flaunt, like have it be out and about. So if they see it, then if they have any kind of knowledge or know anything,
Okay.
then that helps them.
In regular Elvish, they say, "Sorry, friend, I don't really do any kind of business of that sort. You're sadly looking the wrong way." On the other side, he is like doing thieves' cant, like in a written form, onto the table, basically.
Okay.
And he's basically saying, "Yes, there are several, secret entrances to, the Assassin's Guild, basically, that you're in."
Okay.
That he could show you. There's actually one entrance actually behind this bar.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, yeah, I'll just be like, if you don't know anything, or I'm sorry, just you guys seem like the guys to know. So, if you could show me somewhere that might be able to help me, I'd greatly appreciate that. And just kind of sign back,
Yeah.
if anything, like, hey, yeah, sweet, thank you.
Not at all. If you follow me, I'll start taking you there. And the other 2 also stand up, and they will start escaping outside. We will go back to the regular thing, so they know what's happening.
Okay.
Tim,
Yes?
striking meat, can we use it? Can we eat it?
Dragon meat?
Striking. Insect meat.
Oh.
Insect.
Yeah, it's definitely edible. It's just you gotta cook it right. You do know from fighting them, they do have some kind of poison glands. So if you take care of that, you're fine.
Is it like the puffer fish where you have to do it just right, otherwise you kill yourself and die?
I don't think so. I'm assuming it's more like in their pinchers, like their mouth area.
We're trying to find a solution to the food. If we're gonna follow the white line, we could hunt and kill the ants and eat them.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever you guys want to do. It's fine.
Oh, by the way, bartender, is there like an armor smith or someone who can help me infuse something that I have onto something that I'm wearing?
Library.
The female bartender is the only one that's nearby because Jack is like, doing stuff. She goes and is like, yeah, I believe there's a couple blacksmiths here and there. There's like a whole like shopping district where a lot of that happens, like merchants of like potions, blacksmith, armorers,
Is there
that sort of
anyone
thing.
of renown that I should go to or one that I should stay away from?
I mean, there's some local renowned ones, but I don't know how renowned they are compared to like worldwide renowns.
Yeah, no 2-star reviews.
I sadly haven't really had much time dabbling in that kind of thing. Don't really have a need for weapons or armor, It's kind of cute, but no.
Oh man, you would look great if you had like a little battle dress on. Man,
Battle dress.
you keep it up.
Interesting. Okay. Anyway, as this moment goes on, you guys can see Altair is getting up from a table from the far left side corner with 3 other gentlemen in cloaks, and they start heading outside the bar.
Oh, Valerie BRB'd, so she might have something to say about that.
Oh.
I would personally be like, Saladin, I'm gonna go check on the armor smith. It looks like our other friend has some other business.
I need to
you-
go to the library.
Okay, we will meet back here when the sun is past its set point.
Okay.
Are we splitting the party here?
Sort of.
Seems like it.
Okay.
We
Woo.
don't know if Valerie's gonna go with
Yeah.
what's his face,
I got you.
but yeah.
Woo, do you want to go on your own? Go to like a block
Yeah.
set? Okay.
Yeah, I want to try and get my armor where it's a little
Okay.
quiet.
I would like to jump you in over here to the whisper section, and I'll take care of you real quick.
Jump me in. Do I gotta jump?
Yeah, you gotta jump to the whisper section.
Oh, I gotta jump.
Jump.
Hello.
Now.
Yeah, I like having this, so like when the party does split, they all can have like their one-on-one sections here. I kind of want you guys to stay a little bit more mystery between each other, and not just let everyone know what they're doing. I'm like, why? That defeats the whole point of like being mysterious. Like, the fuck?
Be sneaky.
Like, give it a couple of games, then you guys can start spilling each other's guts out.
Or pulling it out.
Oh
By
god.
force.
Shush. Okay. On the map, can you see the beaker?
Hang on, let me go back to that map. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right over there is like the shopping district.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm looking for somebody who can put this skin, the Tharkeen camouflagey skin, sort of with my plate mail to give me not disadvantage on stealth. Is the effect I'm going for. I don't really know how to work that in the world.
Gotcha.
Like if they have to smear the skin on it. Or
How
if
much
it,
money do you have?
90 gold.
Yeah, you're.
Or no, 60.
Yeah, you don't have anywhere near enough money.
Oh well.
When
Is
you-
it something I
when
can
you
get started?
when you enchant or make custom made armor, it takes like 500, 600 gold. You know, like it takes close to the 1,000 gold area to like create damn good armor and shit.
How about a side quest? Something we got to do for somebody
Side
that can,
quest.
yeah, that can get us in that direction. A thought for you to have.
I have one idea.
That was
but
basically
I don't remember
my-
her name. I need to check it up. But for now, placeholder.
Yeah,
You-
yeah,
you
that was
will-
basically all I'm doing with my shopping is trying to see if I can get quieter armor.
Well, you wouldn't get choir armor. You were going to have like chameleon effect.
Yeah, if well, that's
Basically-
pretty dope if that
Basically,
happens.
you'll have sneak with advantage as long as you're staying in place.
Hell yeah.
Basically.
Is there anything I can do to not have disadvantage on stealth for now?
You could not wear heavy armor.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Other than
Uh,
enchanting, there's
Personally,
not a...
I feel that since you guys have 2 rogues, this is just D&D standpoint, that you really should not need to worry about the sneaky stuff because they'll do all the sneaky stuff for you, and by
Yeah,
the time
I
it's
should
time to
just be
kick
able to stand
ass,
back.
yeah, it's like when it's time to kick ass, they'll just summon you in, kind of thing.
I'll just come barreling in with my 14 strength.
Exactly, yeah. Like you don't
Alright.
need to be the stealthy type.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Anyway, there is one person that you can talk to, and it's kind of cute. I don't know her name, but her name's going to be, I think, Mushi. Okay, do you know the legendary blade builder Marusama?
Yeah, Murasama, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you know
What
he
the
had
Masa?
he had a
What?
granddaughter?
No. I know he made the Masamune at one point.
Masamune's. There's several of them.
Yeah.
But yes, he had a granddaughter, and oh, it's Ohm. I think it is. I think it really is Ohm, like from the
Oh
last
wow.
character. Um, I know this because ever played Neo. That's who you meet up is the granddaughter of Masamune. And anyway, so you see this girl, not very strong, kind of wearing like a chef apron almost looking thing. Has like the little wrap on the right and then like a nice bun and black hair. Very cheerful. Oi! Just, hello. Like she has like this dingy ass blade, not sharp at all, and it's like, come by, come by. I am the granddaughter of Masamune. Come by. I will become legendary one day. Please. She's basically asking people to have commissions, and it's like, hey, come on.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'd definitely be interested in that. Woo would be down.
Ah. Oh, hello.
Uh, man, I see you got like the idea going of like something very similar to what I've seen before, but man, you're so close. Something missing though. Are you folding that right?
Um, just remembering the techniques that my grandfather taught me. It's a little hazy, but I'm working at it.
Oh man, you need a little practice. What can I do for you that might give you some practice? I want to commission something, just anything really. Oh my God, you need some.
What do you want commissioned?
This is how you hold the hammer, okay?
Oh my
Get your hand on it.
god.
Uh, man, like some throwing stars?
Throwing stars. I wait. Okay, she could see the bug carcasses on you.
Oh, she can do that? Oh, good, 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 good. Okay, well then, yeah, I'm gonna pull that out. And it's like, well, I got these really weird things. If you put it down, it'll change color. We'll try to get it to change color on the grass for her.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
amazing. And you want this into an armor?
yeah, man, can you do that?
Sadly, I can't. And as you look behind her, you see like terrible like iron plated armor all bent the fuck up and shit. Like
Yeah, I
it's
really
horrible.
did not think so. That's
But
why I was so surprised.
I know who can. And
Uh-huh.
not only they're the best, they're the best in the world.
Uh-huh.
My granddad, Masamune.
Oh. Oh,
If
that name sounds very familiar.
I hmm.
Out in the east of us, even. I hear
Oh yeah,
legend.
he's far away. I'm actually I've been kind of exploring trying to find him. He's gone missing for quite a while now, and I'm on the hunt to find him to make myself a better blacksmith.
Yeah, man, you could really use his help. Uh, when's the last time you
Wow.
seen this guy?
Uh, it's been several years since I was like 10, and she's like 18 at now, so it's like been 8 years. I know that he was
Um,
on the hunt for rare materials and stuff so he can increase his craft.
where
But
were you when you last saw him?
I was just in my family's forge, just practicing away exactly how he told me
Uh, in your homeland?
in my homeland.
Well, how you get here?
I traveled.
Oh my God, you've been traveling for way too long.
Eh,
Maybe you should stay here for a while and like, just make some farm tools and like really easy things at first.
she can make farmer tools fairly easy.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like
Yeah, man, see you.
she's not a straight noob. She's just
you
not good at making. Why am I having an echo?
are you?
That was weird. It's gone now. Either way,
Okay.
she's not a straight noob. So there's
Alright.
that. But no, like she's I would say, an adapt. She can get some basic swords and armor made and shields and whatever. They're just not amazing.
Well, if you're here, does that mean you think he's here?
I know that he came by this way. I'm following clues to follow him, but I feel like it. He's been slowly heading back to his homeland in Japan.
Oh.
So I'm slowly making my way there by making fairies or gold or money. How about this? If you give me your carcass of armor, I will guarantee I will find my grandfather and give it to him to commission for free.
Oh, okay.
But
Man, you really.
I need a
I feel
little
bad
money
about what you say about
to
your
get a
mom right now.
ferry.
Man, I got 60 gold.
That's
What do
enough.
you want? You can have it all because really, like, I don't use money. I keep carrying it around, and all my friends are gonna be so useful. Never use this shit.
Okay. I will. Oh, thank you. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Wu Shengguan. I am from near your area, but I came this way because something strange has been happening in this area, and we came to investigate it, but then now everyone's like, no, don't investigate, stay out. But
Yeah, I'm assuming
mm,
it's because of the giant crowd outside the city gates.
yeah, what's up with that, man? Is it like a special event?
I
Did I
don't
miss a
know.
holiday?
It's like they're trying to just, you know, barge in and like go across the city, but there's so much people that I feel like the emperor of this town or city, pretty sure it's a city, is just afraid of letting them in because that's a lot of people. That can
Oh
change
yeah,
some things.
that's way more people than you have gods.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, maybe he should send a party out to recruit new gods from those people.
Hmm. Well, I'm not really the public type, so maybe you could. But
I know you don't care about politics of this particular homeland, but I hope you get the boat you're looking for,
oh
and
yeah,
you find
she
your
immediately
grandfather.
like starts packing up her stuff and nicely wraps your carcasses and stuff and puts in like a nice, like decent duffel bag. And it's like, I promise this is gonna get done, and you're gonna really love the, I don't know, the style of it. I don't know. I lost train of thought there.
If you pull to Guangdong on your way, you look for Tianshan Monastery. They will give you a place to stay.
Oh, I've already been there to a couple of those.
Yeah, stop by. Tell them I send you. You will have everything you need.
Understood. Thank you so much, kind traveler. Woo
No,
was
thank you.
it?
Yes, 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 yes.
I
I
cannot
will
wait to see
definitely.
you again.
I will keep my ears open for the very famous granddaughter of Muramasa.
Yes. Oh, I will send you a photo what I'm talking about on Neo just to let you know.
That's awesome.
Anyway, I'm assuming you head back to the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If that's it.
Cool.
Before sundown. Bloop.
I was half a second away from snooping that.
Bloop.
Hi.
Well, now you can snoop.
No, my laptop died at the most inconvenient time.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. How's everyone been doing?
Oh, great.
Think about what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Woo's done with his thing for the day. He'll be gone for most of the thing until you guys figure out what you want to do.
Valerie has
Which one?
said that she was gonna snoop after me.
Okay. Just in general, because everyone's trying to be sneaky. Well, the three cloaked characters that you're following are being sneaky. So, Tyr, I would assume you would go sneaky too, or are you just gonna walk plainly?
Oh, I mean, if they're trying to be sneaky, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna follow when in Rome type
Yeah.
thing. So
Go ahead and roll sneak. I already have my rolled in.
Do you want me to roll as well?
Yes, actually.
I shouldn't have said anything because my computer's still turning on.
Do you have actual dice?
I have so many actual dice.
Roll one of those and tell us the number.
I was just saying, I got the bag of holding from Crit Roll Shop, and I have so much room in that bag to fill up. It's ridiculous.
You
And I thought I
got
had
a
a lot of dice.
baby bag of holding?
Dude, I need
Yeah,
that.
I got that bag of holding. Yeah, but like I felt like I thought I had a good.
Yo! Crit 20.
Oh, okay. You. Oh, actually,
What's my spell?
say it again. Sorry.
I'm just trying to do my sneaking. 28.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, those are the dice you gave me.
Yeah!
They hate me.
And they're in their rightful owner's hand.
With absolute confidence, you walk away from the bar without making a noise. You kind of go the long way around the bar to make it look like, you know, you're just talking to random strangers. And you swiftly exit behind Altair as he follows these three cloaked figures. Peering out the door, not actually leaving yet, you see the three of them turn behind the bar, and Altair quickly follows. Almost like they're running almost. But stealthily. Stealth running.
Ninja running. Naruto running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting low, throwing those hands out. And I'm assuming you follow without even making noise, just shadow running.
Mm-hmm.
You peer on the side of the corner, and they run down this alley, and then they turn right again, basically behind the bar itself. And it's fairly dark. It's getting close to the afternoon area. Lights starting to dim out. You see some of the patrol lighting the walkway torches, basically. Street lamps. You rush on over there with them. Altair has not a clue you're following behind. Immediately after, Altair sees the three gentlemen stop behind the bar, and you hear a set of knocks, like like some secret knock, and
Sound a lot like We Will Rock You.
basically below them there's just basically concrete or rock pathway, and it just moves aside, revealing a decent sized hole, and they all just jump in. Out here, this is what you see. Do you jump?
Where am I looking?
Is he paying attention? You're following three hooded figures jump into the street.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
a Looney
So
Tunes
the
cartoon.
Okay, so the hole opens. Okay, I thought you were trying to actually show me something. Like, okay, so yeah, the street opens up and they jump in. I'll jump in after.
Yeah, you jump on in. Moments later, Valerie, you see a hole in the middle of the ground. I'm assuming you jump in, or do you wait?
I mean, I look down first.
It is pitch black.
I can't see anything.
It is
Can I hear it?
darkness. Oh yeah, you can hear them. You can hear people falling.
I'm gonna wait until I hear them land.
Okay.
And then, just to see if anyone says ow.
Okay. Altair, you see straight darkness, even with your night vision is pure dark, and you just hear, the other three. It sounds like running water, and immediately you hit, and you're on like a water slide almost, falling down. It kind of smells like sewer. You're basically in a sewer, and then moments later, you fling out onto like a dock, and there's like a huge sewer tunnel system area, very well lit. If you ever played Skyrim versions of Thieves
Mhm.
Guild, that's basically what you're
Okay.
looking at.
Okay.
Valor, you hear slight thuds, wash noises, and so you assuming they're landing somewhere, but you don't hear ow. Uh, just the corner of your eye, you see the earth slowly, kind of, fixing itself.
I jump in.
Okay. Roll a deck save.
Oh god. Okay. Dexterity saving throw. 18.
Without missing a single hair on your head, you jump in before the hole above you just cleans up and looks like nothing was ever there. And you start plummeting pretty quick. A few minutes later, you hear rushing water, and then bam, you hit this water slide. You're soaked. You're sliding on down. A few seconds ahead of you, you start to see light at the end of this tunnel.
Is there anything I can do to like slow my approach? I'm trying not to just get cannonballed into
It
a
is-
situation.
It's a perfect cylinder tube that you're falling in. What do? You have one action. You can do one single thing to figure out what you want to do, or that you're flying right into the light.
I take out my dagger and dig it into the floor.
Okay. Roll strength.
I need a larger circle. Accept the window. Okay. Saving throw or
Just regular strength, so athletics, I believe.
athletics or strength?
Well, strength is athletics. I mean, it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
unless you're proficient in
Unless you're
athletics,
proficient,
that's the only different.
16.
16. How much do you
Mhm.
weigh?
115 pounds.
Yeah, you're good. You just barely hook, you're scraping concrete basically, and you just get enough a dig into your little dagger to hold you while rushing water is kind of pushing you, but you're holding firm. You're just right at the edge of the hole. So you see the interior of the room and well lit. You're just right there.
I duck into whatever shadows close by.
Well, you're not out of the cylinder tunnel. You're still in it, so you're very well shadowed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're very well in thick darkness.
Is there anything I can gather from what I see where I am?
It's kind of familiar of the kind of guild that you're in, but not quite. It's definitely more elaborate. More
Just because
excluded.
Which guild?
So,
Because she's a member of the Jewelers Guild.
yeah. Yours is more of the fancier style. This is more of like dark, dank. Again, it's the sewers. So, roll history real quick, if you can.
It's a fun check.
You're known
That's
of the,
another natural 20.
with your well knowledge of the dark guilds. This is recalling to be more of the assassins guilds.
Oh, I back the fuck out.
I mean, you try to climb up with your dagger.
Yeah, I take out my other dagger and wait, I feel like I have something. I have
You got climbing pythons?
yeah, I take out Titans.
What was that?
I take my climbing pythons and like
Okay.
and just kind of rock wall, dig the pythons in,
Okay.
backing the fuck out of here. At least out of any sort of eyesight.
It is going down a decent curvature downwards with rushing water. Would you want to use a survival check since you're using climbing pylons? Or would you still like rather use your strength?
Survival. Where's my? They're the same modifier.
Okay. Choose one.
Oh, that fell. And that fell. Times. $14.
14. The rushing water is making it hard for you to get a nice, like, seclusion of these pikes to go in. Your dagger, though, is still holding on strong, but you're not able to get a good grip to go upwards. You're kind of stuck there.
Well, I sit and listen.
Okay.
Just to hear anything, like any conversation, any sort of.
Yeah. Altair,
Hmm?
you are on the docks next to 3 cloaked figures. You're kind of wet since the water slide, and it kind of smells down here since it's the sewers.
Yeah.
But you immediately get used to it as you've had quite excruciating trading, and you're fine with it.
Okay.
Welcome, brother, to our base of operations in Belgrade.
Thank you.
Of course.
I preferably first I need to send a message to my family. What all do we have available here?
Come. There is a wall, basically description of like a bounty board, basically, and there's a man, kind of like pinning like needles and pictures and wanted posters and stuff like that. This is the Taskmaster, and he turns around, and it's basically a dwarf, basically. But he's wearing like the basic rogue gear that you see averagely, so it looks kind of funny in it because he doesn't look like he should be a rogue, but he does.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like, yes, I am the Taskmaster. What would you have business of here, brother or sister?
I recently finished an assignment through my family, and I need to get word back to them about it and some other business.
Yes. Do you have your insignia? Yes.
I'll flash in my ring.
May I have your hand for a moment?
I'll put my hand out.
He takes his hand out with the same ring, basically, as yours, and you kind of like hold hands for a second, and there's a slight, like, flash of red, like a little red flash go off, and he takes his hand away from him. He's like, your task has been completed. The blood oath has been renewed. He immediately turns around and he goes into, like, for lack of words, a file cabinet of wanted posters, picks out of a weird, dangly looking gentleman, kind of rugged, not worth much, probably like 10 gold, and he kind of just puts a big X on him and writes down your name as you taking care of it. Put it back down in the drawer, and he throws you 10 gold. Okay, well, message to your family. Where would that might be, sir? Or ma'am? Fuck, it's so hard to remember.
Yeah. So yes, that'll be crap, where exactly? Oh. I let him know where we are in Japan,
Okay.
where the family's located in Japan.
Got it. Okay. So what is the contents of the message?
Assignment complete. With anything further, and then I kind of as brief as possible, just if at all.
I kind of lost you there. You all right? Hello?
Oh, go into the void.
Altair, are you still there?
Uh-oh.
He disappeared.
Can I, just while they're absent, to fill the gap, is there any chance I could see the faces on that, board?
Don't look at their
The bounty
faces.
board?
Yeah.
It's very well lit. It's a big area and papers, but drawings and people who are trying to portray, people's faces depends on the artists themselves. You can see several faces here and there. Is there anything particular you're looking for?
My own face.
Roll perception.
Pretty specific.
Perception. I always get it mixed up. 17.
Yes, you definitely
I'm
indeed. You definitely see
Oh,
a
God.
picture in your description on the bottom left of the bounty board. Fairly new. It looks like it's just been freshly made parchment. Compared to all the other bounties where they've been there for several days or so and they kind of gather dust, but yours is fresh. It probably was there yesterday.
And I'm going back up the line.
You're gonna try to climb back up?
Yeah, I really do.
Roll again. Strength. Do athletics or survival. Unless you have any other ideas how to climb up, creativity is key
Oh,
here.
wait, I'm such a dummy. I have rope.
How would roll? I'll see how this works. Let's go.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because I already have chitin in the cement, I'm gonna
You have a dagger. The python wouldn't go in.
okay, so I have the dagger. I'm gonna kind of wrap my elbow around the dagger and steady myself as much as I can, and then take my 50 feet of hempen rope, tie one end. Oh, this is so dumb. And throw, there's so many things I could do, but I have so little time. Yeah, I'm gonna take my python, python with my 50 feet of rope and just throw it as much as I can upwards. Maybe, I don't know, or just
Where's
like.
Pyro to show up and save your ass when you need him?
Right?
Basically,
Okay, no, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tie the rope around myself and then try and get the python into the one that wouldn't go in, trying to get that in, and then start working my way up. So that way, if I fall, I get caught before I fall into the thieves'
Got it.
skin.
So you're saying the dagger will hold you just in case if you slip and fall.
For right now, while I'm quickly tying the rope around myself and then a python,
Okay.
I'm getting the python in the ground.
Yeah.
Taking the dagger.
Definitely.
And then working
You have to roll strength or survival.
Mm-hmm. Fucking cocked because I'm rolling on a Windows. I fall in. I rolled a 2. That's a 3 total.
I'm back, by the way.
Yeah. Did you hear anything
I
that
have
just
a
happened
backup
there?
character. I have a backup character.
Okay. So basically, you're trying to get this pike and you're trying to climb up, but the water, the stench, the dirtiness is just covering you. I mean, you are getting soaked. This is fucking up your hair for weeks. And the try made you fall and slip, and you're tied to the dagger. And it's about 50 feet, right? So you just fly out the tunnel, and you're hanging from the dagger as you're upside down now on the wall.
15 perception.
Oh fuck.
Who the hell is that? Who was followed?
Hi.
With 15, if I flip around and I see her, I'll yell, whoa, 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 whoa. I know her. She's in my group that we just came into town.
I don't think he heard anything that happened before he lost us.
No, I did not.
Okay, so before she tried to escape and run away, she found a bounty on the bounty board. She is wanted.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's the reward under it?
I'm gonna say 100 gold.
Damn, I'm a cheap murder?
So, Valerie is wanted, correct?
Correct. So, what's the play here? Several of the guild members turn around with daggers out, wondering what's happening here. And you're screaming, whoa, 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 she's with me.
Oh, okay, then yeah, no, oh, wanted person falling down the hole. Fuck.
She's also tied.
Tied up?
Did you tie yourself
I tied
with something?
myself.
Yeah.
I tied like the rope around my waist so that way if I fell, I wouldn't fall and have no way out.
She literally traps herself. Unless she can try to wiggle her butt to make the dagger pop off. So she can fall.
Can you rope climb?
She could do that too, yeah.
So I am aware that she has a bounty on her then?
No.
No.
You
Okay.
did not see her face there, so you have no idea. You're about to ask for jobs, I would assume.
Well, if I'm not aware of her bounty, then I'm assuming I hear her fall out and everything like that, and I have to turn around.
Yeah. You know who she is.
Alright. Yeah, so I see her, I know who she is, and so I guess technically I didn't know she was following us, so I'm a little skeptical of her. And so I'll wander over to her.
I'm just swinging on the rope. I'm having time.
I'll pull out a dagger and kind of like get as close as possible type thing, hold it up to her throat, and just kind of whisper, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You were acting really weird and suspicious, so I followed you. The fuck are you doing?
My job, my family's kind of big into kind of thing, so I have to do what the family says to.
Oh, cool. Can I like try and climb the rope and leave?
Oh, okay. Well, still gotta use a survival or athletics on that.
This guy better not fuck me again. And it did, and it fell, and now.
So everybody saw her fall out, right?
Yeah,
It's not
everyone
normal.
knows she's there. This
Everyone
was
knows
not
she's
stealthy
there.
at all.
I'm trying to do like the walk into a bad situation. I'm trying to do like the walk into a bad situation, and then you just like make finger guns and leave the room. Like,
Yeah. What was that roll, by the way?
14? 14.
14. Okay. You actually start climbing up the rope, but a few moments later, a sound of a crossbow goes fling, and it cuts the rope that was holding you, and you fall onto the docks.
Alright. I just sit and put my hands up, like resting on my head.
For more description, there's a docks, and in the middle of the area is like a fishing, like not fishing area, but it's full of water. There's sewer tunnels, basically. Possible escape route is jumping in the water and swimming, but it's whatevs.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm being non-threatening and adorable,
Okay.
and like with my back against the wall, just chilling. You know, like when the cops show up and you're just like, I'm cool, we're cool, this is cool, I have nothing to hide.
Altair, could you roll
Yeah.
insight for me?
Man, they might want to hire me. I'm so good at sneaking.
You can tell there is a huge distress on Valerie's face, and that starts to make you wonder what's going on.
So I want to try and help her up, and I'll yell, and well, how distinguished is my family in the guild and everything like that? Like, how high up are we?
Your family's very high, but you are not. You are at the bottom
Yeah.
of the tadpoles, basically.
Well, I'm at the I'm at the bottom of my family, but my family is distinguished. Okay.
Yes.
I want to help her up. I cut her out of the rope and everything, help her up, and I just want to turn around and be like to the guys, this is my crap. What's the word?
Friend?
Well, yeah, it's friend, but this is my my snitch, basically. What's the correct word for that?
Your snitch.
Basically, like my if I were a cop, like she'd be my go-to crime person or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever that fancy word is.
Okay.
Basically, I'm using her to get to this other mark that I've been hearing about, trying to persuade to, like, basically she's with me. And yeah.
Roll persuasion.
Come on. Persuasion. Ah!
This is you're still new to this, but you know how this
Yeah.
works. The ring and the whole blood oath stuff, people can see that flash of red light. They know you just finished your task, so you were about to get a new job, which will be bestowed by the taskmaster. Blah.
Okay.
So everyone knows that you are bullshitting right now, with slight as
Okay.
ease. They know that you don't have their objective yet because you haven't got one yet.
Can I help and be like, no, yeah,
I'll
totally.
I'll just get a bashful, like, just kind of like drop my head and be like, oh, fine. Oh my hell. I didn't want the guild family to know about my romance life and everything like that. Bloody fucking hell, just, ugh.
Wait. You're saying that you're in love with this woman? And that's what the taskmaster says, by the way.
Well, I don't know if it's love yet, but maybe, you know, I don't know. It's early.
Glare on the lips. I'm committing to the bit.
Oh, sleight of hand?
It's like, yeah.
You gotta go quick since he doesn't know this is happening. You just jump up and kiss him on the cheeks or lips or whatever you want to do.
Square on the mouth. Yep, committing to the bit. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's not that bad. 15.
Okay, you plant one right in the middle of what Altair was saying, and out of nowhere, Altair is like, this is actually a pretty good kiss.
Yeah.
And now there's two chicks just kissing in the middle of the Thieves Guild. Oh, not Thieves Guild, but Assassin's Guild going off.
That's good.
Taskmaster's like, yeah, I know you're new to this, Altair, and you probably didn't know this love interest of yours is wanted for about 100 gold for doing a bad deed on her own guild, and that guild assigned us to take care of it. She is wanted, and until someone accepts her bounty, she is free to go. But once someone accepts, she will be hunted.
How can I? Is there a way to take care of this bounty and make it go away?
Well,
Or I guess if I were to take this bounty, would anybody be able to take the bounty?
if you take the bounty, you are by oath to carry out the task, meaning that if you don't take care of the task, you will be killed. You have two options.
Is there set parameters for a time frame?
I mean, have you ever seen John Wick? I mean,
Yes, I have.
okay. So here are your options. You can either go to who requested this bounty, so whatever her guild is, to pay off whatever debt that she owes, or
Okay.
you can kill who takes the bounty, and then her bounty will be off the table. So you can either kill another assassin who takes a bounty, or take care of whatever her reason to have a bounty in the first place.
Okay.
What if I just walked up and took my own bounties?
You can't. You have to be a guild member. They look at you funny, like, do you have one of these? And they all flash this, like, beautiful insignet ring that clearly has magical powers.
I'm from a Builder's Guild. Could I just know how to make one of those?
Roll Arcana with disadvantage. It's supposed to be a secret for a reason.
How high up is she on the? Like for somebody were to take her type. Like how likely is it somebody's gonna grab her contract?
For only 100 gold, it's still fairly low level pay, so other noobish assassins will probably take the bounty.
Okay.
Like, this is not very high. She didn't do too much to piss someone
Yeah.
off. She did something, obviously, but it didn't
Okay.
worth that much.
I'll do a quick turnaround to her and be like, what the fuck did you do to your guild?
We have
Yeah.
lost her. Okay.
How indebted to your guild and how pissed are they at you?
Which guild?
Yours.
The one that put this bounty on you.
I'm asking, which one?
The jewel guild. The one you're in.
Are you in multiple guilds? How many people are pissed at you?
It depends on who you ask.
Okay, so what did you do to the Jewelers Guild?
Borrowed some gems from a guild of a craft in which I actually enjoyed. And he kind of like looks pointedly at no one to make a point to no one. Payoff. a debt I had to someone in a thieves guild, and I didn't do that. So,
So you robbed from the Jewelers Guild to pay back the Thieves Guild that you didn't pay back?
not fully. I actually liked what I was doing instead of just doing it for cover.
Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll take care of you later, I guess. As long as there's... So nobody has accepted the contract on her yet?
Currently, no. Everyone's still like, should we just murder her since she knows where the guild is? And everyone's like, she'll be dead soon. Kind of... Like, they definitely feel confident that, yeah, she'll be dead pretty soon after she leaves, or who knows.
Okay.
With other assassins, they like to plan out their murders. They don't like just straight up barbarians.
Alright, well, if you will give me my new contract, I guess me and my girlfriend will be on our way, and you guys can keep doing what you guys do here.
Well, strange events, but, you know, it's what it is. You know, it's the kind of business we're dealing with here. So, we have multitude of bounties here, or tasks that you could accomplish. We have about 3, one of which you already know about.
Okay.
The other 2...
The other 2?
There is a shaggily looking man, almost of a hermit-looking person, and the name says Peter, and it's about 100 gold's worth. And it basically says a man who has been riling up a nation to travel through Jerusalem. And that's basically what it says.
Okay.
Basically, Crazy Okut trying to start a war, basically.
Okay. The other one?
The other one is about, again, maybe 200 or so, a little bit higher up there. And it's basically a man who's wearing like a sack on his head and a giant butcher knife, and has killed a unknown amount of people down in a couple of camps nearby of town, and close to a lake.
Okay.
It's just an unknown murderer that's been killing a lot relentlessly. About 200 gold.
Alright. I'll take the religious kook crazy guy then.
Okay. He hands you the paper, and he hands out his hand like last time.
I take the paper and I take his hand.
Okay. Once he takes your hands, you feel a slight stinging as like a blood kind of seeks out from where your ring finger is, and it goes into his ring as a form of contract. It's like, okay, well, there's your next objective.
Okay, thank you.
Godspeed to
And
you.
yeah. Where's the exit?
Many exits, but I
So
think
get
it'd be best for
preferably
you
back
to
the way we
swim.
came.
No, he's like, I best believe you should probably swim, since there is a person who doesn't belong here. They don't want them to find a ways back here.
Okay.
If you want to keep her safe, you better start swimming.
Alright, which point me in the direction and I guess we'll swim.
Any direction will lead you out. There's like 3 tunnels that you can start swimming in.
Alright,
Middle,
I
left,
grab
right.
Valerie's hand and I grab, I guess, left.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys start swimming. Okay, while that's happening, Saladin, what the hell are you doing?
It's a good fucking swim.
You're literally the only one left in the bar.
I go to the bathroom and change into my fine clothing.
Okay, as you do that, your entire party is not in the bar anymore.
Oh man, we left him with the check.
No,
There
It was
is
only
no
free,
check, it
except
was
for
all
whatever he
free.
bought.
The only thing that he bought was coffee. It was like a copper.
I say, well, this works out for my advantage, and I say, Mr. Jack Daniels, where's the mayor's house?
I don't know specifically. I would assume the fancy area of the town. Uh, Probably next to Council Hall. You know where all the big leagues are. Right.
Point in,
I'll point you
just
on the
point.
map, right there.
Thank you very much, and I start getting my way there.
Okay. You start traveling. People are, being all upset and here and there, and then kind of out of nowhere, but you're just traveling along. A man who's on fire, literally blaze, running for his life, bumps into your shoulder and keeps on running. Just man on fire.
I use prestidigitation to put out his fire.
Oh, okay. You do so as the fire is out. He is scalded. I mean, 5-degree, 4th-degree burns, and he kind of just kind of lays there, kind of toasty and burnt smoke.
I said in Arabic, dumb fuck, and I keep walking.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, you just walk on by that plot point, but all right. uh,
Uh, it's what my character would do.
I know, but I was like, well, there goes that plot point. Anyway, you get to about right here next to this bridge. You see a couple of guards again, but they're not blocking the way. They're kind of just there to guard. You go across, and there's two things that you see. You see a library, and it looks like to be a church on the other side. And then, of course, another bridge leading up to what it looks like to be some kind of city council.
I will try to go to city council first.
Okay. You continue walking on all the way edge, and there's two guards there. This time the gates are closed, and they immediately notice your presence. Holt, state your business.
Hello, just a second. Hello, my name is Anasir Saladin Yusuf ibn Ayub Abdallah, also known as Saladin. I'm with the House of Wisdom, and I was told to come here. No, not told. I seek an audience with the mayor, and I present my scroll of pedigree that says who the fuck I am.
I see. Um, Very well, very well. Sadly, though, the mayor is very busy, currently at a meeting with the other townspeople. There's currently some riling up of a crisis happening outside of our city gates, and is currently being dealt with in conversation. Uh, you may come in, but please do not disturb as the conversations are going on. Understood?
Understood. Thank you very much.
Okay. The gates roll up, and it's like nice, like white steel looking. This is like rich folk area at this point as you're going to the city council, and it looks like a miniature castle on this island. Like it's pretty Goloth and fancy looking, basically, lack of better words. Polished white, mostly around the bricks and pathways, chiseled bushery and plants, flowers. You see a couple of garden maids, kind of watering the flowers here and there. As you go up to these nice, decent, dark oak looking lion heads as doorknobs.
Au contrary of what I was doing when we entered the city, I'm no longer acting like a child in the Disneyland. I have my business face on.
Yeah, kind of figured. You look as stoic as you can be.
I try to find my way into the holding and see. Try to. How can I say that? I want an audience with the mayor, and I won't leave until I do. I just found a place to sit. Tell a maid to say that I'm here, and where I'll be, I will stay there until someone come to find me.
Okay. Well, it's not really that difficult. There's a few rooms here and there, but there's like a main hallway, and you can already hear like a bustling conversation going off far at the other side of the building. As you
I
start
go
making
towards
your
them.
way, you see several guards just lining the halls as you're walking by. The conversation gets more and more louder as you get there, and finally it opens up to this nice. Um, you ever been to a church where there's like a nice opened seating
Yeah.
area? It's kind of like that, except there's a nice, giant, long, rectangular table with several faces of ladies of regown and regalia, um, different types of races there. Some wearing robes, and some are like wearing battle armor. Uh, these are like all the guild members of the highest degree, just kind of chilling there. And you see a man who, I mean, in looking of the fashion of a town emperor or city mayor, basically. There's several seatings, but they're far away from the table. That are kind of like the corners of the room.
I walk and how can I say this? You know when the Will Turner is wandering through the halls waiting
Yeah.
for just that. I'm that guy. I just start wandering around, listening, just trying to see what I can hear. And if an opportunity arrives, I will try to give my 2 cents on the situation.
Okay. Um, as you get close, but keeping your distance, you get a couple of spotches of they're talking about the huge populace of people outside the city gates. Um, they actually don't have names. Ironically, I just got the Emperor of Belgrade. Basically, is what it says. So he doesn't actually have a name. So I'll make up one as I go. you hear
Okay.
you hear them speak of that they're too early. They're about a year early. Um, there's no um, contact with the Pope of what's going on. Um, everything seems to be off. There's just they don't know what to do. They can only keep them outside, and they're getting reports of villages being ransacked and pillaged, looted, and there seems to be no end because there's so many people out there.
As they are talking, I take my scroll. I put out my symbol of the House of Wisdom, and I approach the table.
Okay, might I ask who you are?
Hello, my name is Anasir Saladin. I'm a seeker of the House of Wisdom, and you seem to have a problem with lots of drowned folk outside your gates.
They're actually not drow. They're like humans. That's drow
Okay.
folk are the people who live here. The farmers and random villagers you found at Watering Hole is basically what's all outside. There's a lot of humans out there.
And if I'm not mistaken, how can I say this? They want to fight, but not you. So why don't you send them away? Send them to Constantinople.
This is to the light of your circumstances, Mister Seeker of Wisdom, which again, not real sure why you're in our city in the first place. We have no secrets to behold. Um, this ragtag of an armada that the Pope said that would be coming next year in August. It is currently spring. Um, they don't look like an army. They look like random, you know, pilgrims. They look like just basic rabble.
Pilgrims.
What?
If I heard what you say correct, they are no longer pilgrims if they are ransacking your cities and raiding the countryside. They're an army.
There is currently someone leading them, and we're getting 2 cases of a man named Walter Sands Avor, who says that he's the group leader of this. I will actually write it in the thing here. So Walter Sands AVO 4. There we go. Don't know why that was in caps. Oh well. Walter Sands Avor, and he's, from what I've been told, is the commander of this. And yes, it's exactly what you say. They want passage through, but having that amount of people in my city tends to alarm quite a few citizens. If they've been destroying small towns nearby, what do you say that this huge horde of, I don't know what you call them, Vikings practically? Savages? What do you think you're gonna do in my city once they get inside?
So do the how do the not smart thing. Allow them to pass through the river, not through the city. How strong are your mages? Your wizards?
We
Your
have
divine
some,
people.
we have some decent wizards.
Can they stop the flow of the river for a few hours a day?
I'm gonna roll. See if he knows. He gives you a maybe look to you.
If you stop the flow of the river, they can pass through like Moses did with the Hebrews from Egypt.
But the issue is
They can-
that we are not ready to attack. We are not ready to pass them through. This none of this makes sense. I feel like this has been a what's that? It's not a cult, but it's a subjugated area of soldiers.
No, you don't have to. You don't need to be prepared. They don't want to be prepared. They just want to fight. So let them fight, otherwise they will burn your city to the ground.
I just
Tell them.
I can't
Tell them
just
to go.
kill. I just can't kill random civilians without authority of the other nations, and I don't want to go to war.
That's the brilliant thing. You're not going to war. They are. You don't need to do anything. Just allow them to pass. Trust me.
Through the river.
I've seen this kind of behavior before. I've seen this kind of behavior before in the jihad. They won't stop because they don't have a reason to stop. And if you don't allow them passing through your city, they will to your city. They will go through your city. They will burn Belgrade to the ground, and they will just continue going. This is not something for you to decide, my emperor, and I say that with the most respectful way. Just allow them passage. Otherwise, this city will burn.
This city has burned several times. This city has seen more war and bloodshed in several of my ancestors. I would like to at least have one generation of no bloodshed.
You're too late, my emperor. You're too late.
If your plan works, then maybe that could be passed.
Just allow a couple thousands to pass every day. Not everyone, not at once. Lots of people will get disturbed.
Roll
Make a-
persuasion. You're good. Continue. Just roll persuasion.
That's balls. Wait! I forgot to do something! Fuck.
What?
I forgot to roll my things!
Your
They are
things? Yes, things are attached to you.
No, I forgot to roll my things. Double eights. Fuck. Doesn't matter.
Sure. 16, I guess.
Oh, my portents. I can choose what roles to go one of those things, but it doesn't matter because I already wrote. By now I wrote. Forget about it.
I'll still let your 16 roll. It's fine.
No, Tim. The one is the 12, not the 16. I get to roll 2d20s every day because my portent ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
So,
saying that you can
no.
choose 16.
That's cheating.
Okay then, 12 it is.
12 it is. I'm just saying, not allow everyone to pass. Just allow a few hundred, a few thousand people to go every day. You need to unbottleneck the thing, otherwise they will burn your city,
Okay.
and there will be bloodshed.
Well, we'll take your ideas into consideration.
I
Seeker of
appreciate.
wisdom.
I appreciate I appreciate that, and I just make a flourish bow, and I stay there listening to the rest of the conversation.
Oh, that was about it. They were just trying to figure out what to do with other people.
I will wait. I will try to find the quartermaster of this thing if the reunion is done. The quartermaster of the city, the castle.
Okay. Well, the meeting disperse, I would say, and plans will probably take an action, but there are several options they can choose from. They'll probably do something within a day or two. You're not quite sure. You go up to a quartermaster, you say?
Yes.
Okay. You see a regal man, decent, fair clothing. Got some age on him, but he suffice. Yes, what can I do for you?
Hello, old sir. I'm with the House of Wisdom of
Wow.
Baghdad.
First thing you say is old. Man, you got no manners.
I have no manners, Tim. It's one of the things my cat. You understand. I with the House of Wisdom, and I would need some papers through my journey.
Okay.
How? Where can I? Where can I find it? Buy, or you can provide me, and I show my amulet.
Yes, of course. No problem. You've actually just walked right past it. There's a library just down in this smaller island where you can get several arcane objects, paper, parchment, research. You know, the seekers of the town would be mostly there.
Thank you very much, and I walk away, Florentine.
Have a good day, young fuck.
I walk away.
Oh, fuck.
I I tell him in Sylvian.
He walked
"Fuck
away.
you."
He does not hear you. He immediately goes back with the other regal folk in the town.
I would like to see if I can get some free paper,
Cool.
flourishing, whatever the fuck I can, using my noble position.
Okay. You go into your library and what are you looking for? Just paper? That's it? No research, none of that?
Not now, but if I can, I would like to research the lines on the desert.
Yeah, sure. Roll the. How does Matt do it when he does searches for library lore? Does anyone know?
Investigation?
Investigation? Yeah, that makes sense. Roll some investigation. Thank you, Wuhai. Wuhai.
25.
25. Okay, cool. You go on a searching spree for the Nazca lines, and sure enough, knowing the name, you start figuring out what these lines are. They're a huge mystery. They're filled with a huge amount of magical aura. Um, there's been several arcana checks and experiments on the lines, but one thing you do realize is that it seems to suck magical energy from casters. So when you had your thought of using fly, uh, from the descriptions of the books you're reading, it is describing that it would actually just take the spell away. It's almost like it fuels itself by magic that people are using around it. So it's almost like an anti-magic zone, basically.
I'm
Any idea? Any idea how anyone has run through the things using wyverns, pegasus, griffins, anything that flies to see what the thing looks like from above?
Oh, to fly above it? Yes. There's several of them. They're not just like one shape. There's like 4 or 5 of them. One's a spider, one's a bird, the other one's a fish. Um, they're all semblance of creatures or animals. They're
So it's,
huge.
so it's not one, it's many.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of them. And from the description you're finding, they're in all walks of the world. Like they're just spread out across the world. The one that you think that you're next to, which is the next to in Hungary, is basically the spider. That's the
I
one that's
take
in
no-
Hungary.
I take notes of that. And in my way out, I will try to find paper, good quality paper.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of paper. Um, how much do you need?
As much I can carry.
So
If I,
your entire inventory space? Sure. Here's 500 pounds of paper.
if it's free, I would like to take about 100 gold worth it. If it's not, that's my thing. If it's free, I would like to take 100 gold worth of good quality paper.
That is still a lot of paper.
If it is good quality, is
Yeah, it's good
is
quality
more
paper, but it's a lot of paper. I'm gonna say for a seeker, as you know, that's your kind of your whole thing, and this is kind of like their central hub area for this town. I'm gonna say it's free, and I'll say you have about 50 pages worth of good quality
want-
parchment.
It would be the parchment enough to me writing spells on it.
Yeah,
That's
isn't
why.
50 pages is a lot? I mean,
Oh, you need some.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming 50 pages is good.
Okay, Tim. I will tell you what I'm thinking. Each 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 spell slot takes a 50 gold worth of paper. I would like. I want to see how many spell slots of paper can I take. That's my thing. So
Got
50
it.
pages would be enough for like 1/3 level.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I want to say you have I would say that you have about 5 spell slots worth of free parchment.
Jesus fucking thank you. That's a lot of gold.
You're in a library. This is your guild. This is your people. They're going to give it willingly. They have plenty of it.
Thank you. So, 250 gold.
No need. They don't need it. This is
Thank
a
you.
very nice library. It looks good. They don't need the money.
In my way, I would like to say, can you send a package to the Baghdad franchise holding? I don't know the word. And I take the devil drug, devil drug.
Okay.
And I say,
demon drug. Yes.
say, don't eat this. This will kill you. Send it to Baghdad. Tell them to look into it, and tell them to prepare, because we're probably gonna be fucking raided again.
Understood. He gets a scryer of a scribe of a person, and he takes your demon drug and is like, "Okay, we'll be back in a bit."
Thank,
And he runs off in the back of a door, and like a nice white flash goes off, and that's about it.
I say, I will probably look into what that thing is, but
And-
not. I go back to the town.
Okay. As you walk back, about I'm gonna say down here to like the main courtyard of the town. From out of nowhere, a flash of ash kind of like just appears next to you, and there's Pyra.
King hell. Hello, Pyre.
How's it going?
The burning thing. How can I learn to do it?
You have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't. What? What burn? I mean, it's kind of what I look like.
I take my notebook and I write, he doesn't know.
Nope.
And just that's it. And I don't say anything.
Okay.
I just say, we found a room down down the down the river, no, down the street. Let's go. And I return to the tavern.
Okay, this is about nighttime. Wu, you return to the tavern. Pyra, Saladid, Altair, and Valerie. Unless you guys want to skew somewhere else, would you like to return to the tavern after swimming several miles through the sewers and you pop out right out here, just swimming near the docks area?
I mean, I hang out for a minute to get the stink smell off of me, and then, like, in the water.
Yeah,
And then I go like, so are we not gonna talk about how you belong to an organization that wants me dead, or are we just...
I don't know what I missed. But holy cow!
I guess the organization wants you killed because your organization, your old organization, wants you killed now. So, like I said, my family, I was born and raised into this type of thing, so I do what the family kind of tells me to in order to appease them. But otherwise, I try to do as much of what I want to do on my own. That doesn't necessarily have to do with this kind of thing. I mean, if I could help it, I wouldn't do any of this type of thing. But like I said, it's the family. They expect certain things, and
So is it...
so I'm happy to not get you killed. So if we can figure that out,
You won't kill me in my sleep.
I will make you a promise. I will not kill you in your sleep. And I am more than happy to help you fix this so nobody else tries to as well.
Appreciate...
Is that all?
I mean,
So, do you have any plans of how we could fix this with your guild so they take the bounty away, or?
Not that I know of. My superior kind of has it out.
I mean, if you have the insignias and things like that, I can try to forge a document to submit to the Assassin's Guild to cancel the bounty, if anything. Or, I mean, we could try to work something out with your old guild that's trying to have you killed.
Would I have something like that, DM?
Mostly it's like, I will need to double check with your lore.
Is he a pirate?
Is he a pirate? Other than like the people who recognize you as a guild member and thieves can't, that's about it. There's really no like insignia. Maybe a couple of passwords here and there, but that's about it.
No, I can't say there's any crest. You copy.
I mean, like I said, I could try and forge a document if we knew how they signed or did anything on their documents that they send out to, so everybody knows like who it's coming from type thing, to try and cancel it. Or I can do what my family has made me good at and try to stop the person that put it out, or we could try and fix it some other by paying them off or fixing it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we should discuss it with the whole group.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can, after we get not smelly, head back and talk with everybody.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out, I mean, that was really good role playing on your part to make it believable.
Well, when your throat's on the line, try to go for any lifeline you have.
That's true, yeah.
Okay. Well, as you guys head back to the tavern, you stumble across a body that was scorched to all hell, and some of the guards are finally picking it up and escorting it to, I don't know, a morgue area, because it's clearly he is dead.
Mm,
And you start heading back to the tavern where everyone kind of meets up. I would say Wu is there first before everyone else.
Yeah, my shit was short.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys
Yeah, you
all
didn't
arrive
fall
back at the
down a
tavern.
hole when you're dying.
It's about
Sama?
8 p.m. by the way.
You asked me a question? I guess not.
All right.
Who's the first one back?
I believe he said you.
Well, I mean, other than me.
So, I mean, I would have said probably Wu, then Salah,
Oh, with
Ah.
Pyra?
or
I got
Salah and Pyra.
I was researching stuff, so it would take some time because
Well, we're swimming through tunnels and sewage, so we would be taking a while too.
Roll to see who comes back first.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
Walking in the tavern initiative.
I was gonna say, what would that be?
I don't know, random. Choose Dex.
Yes.
So 15 from me.
Just Dex.
Sure. Pyra apparently is a Dex save because he's weird.
Oh. Oops, wrong one.
And then it's okay. If that's the case,
Still the same.
16.
Yeah. So definitely, yeah, I would say Altair and Valerie do get there first. Saladin, do you
Okay.
come
Oh
on
my God.
slowly coming in with Pyra?
You guys smell like shit. Where the hell have you been?
Shit.
In shit.
Oh, like, why?
Well, as soon as everybody's back, we'll talk about that. But
Oh, okay, man. You know, they have a bathhouse, like, somewhere in town. Pretty sure.
that would
I
still
wish
be
I
open
knew
this late.
prestidigitation. I do not.
Yeah, things kind of went out fast where we were.
Man, everything was great where I went. I met this cute little young lady named Om, and she's gonna take my armor and make it super sneaky.
Ooh, nice.
But I don't know how long it's gonna take, man, cause she said I gotta go back to like Japan, and then maybe I'll be back to see you. But I promise. So like, I may never see her again.
No.
But she was really cute. She made
Oh.
terrible things, but she was really cute.
Well, you know, I have family in Japan. If that's where it takes armor and things like that, I can.
Man, she is the daughter of Muramasa. I feel like I heard this name so many times before.
Anyone want to
Granddaughter.
roll a history check?
Granddaughter.
History?
Yeah.
I don't know shit. Roll a 5.
Anyone
Nope.
with a 10 knows who that is.
Good.
Don't nobody know.
Well, Pyra does. He's
Oh, I
heard-
didn't see
Pyra does.
Pyra up there. Look at you, Pyra.
Yeah, Pyra, he understands, like, oh, yeah, he's a legendary sword maker. So he definitely, yeah, he's like, so he's like, not just swords, literally everything he makes is legendary.
Man, I will be so happy if he makes me a legendary armor. I know it won't be legendary when I first get it, but man, I will make it legendary after.
Yeah, yeah.
Which reminds me, what? The line that we wanted to ride is a spider. People seeing it from the sky.
Is a spider?
Yeah, it's the drawing of a spider. And there's more. There's not just one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you said your god, you feel your god in there. So when you're researching, there's a drawing of a spider. I really thought it was a teleportation circle. Weird.
Man, does that drawing of a spider don't mean shit to me?
Nearly to me.
Roll religion.
Oh, cause in D&D lore it does, but I'm like, no, this ain't that world. 19.
Give a guess where you think that is.
Loth, for sure.
Loth is what?
The spider queen, the drow queen.
Good job.
Yeah.
It 100% is that.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I mean, I guess we are in Drow's territory.
Man, maybe my god is more involved in this than I thought.
Yeah.
There's no way I can stand down now.
Well, the question though is can we handle anything that she would throw at us?
I can't handle this now. I cast prestidigitation on the both of them. So
Jack Daniels like, thank God they were sticking up my tavern.
Man, I'm so glad somebody knows that spell. Are you a wizard?
oh yeah, my friend. Learn through study and practice and out of boredom. You don't know how bored things get in the middle of the desert.
I spent quite a bit of while at sea. I think I understand how boring things can get.
Oof.
Yeah, I've actually spent a lot of time on the boat myself, and you have to meditate a long time.
Sure.
Dick and made me read a lot. So now I know magic.
Otherwise, you will
Yes.
go crazy.
I was usually making sure the ship didn't sink. But yeah, you could meditate.
So, what's our plan? I believe. Did the author say the thing about the contract she took?
No, not yet. I was just gonna say, so me and Valerie have a little, or more so Valerie, that I got brought into has a predicament that we were wanted to bring by the group to see if we could find a solution to.
Oh man, we can find a solution to any problem together.
Oh, wonderful. So the guild that Altair belongs to wants me dead.
Man, what kind of guild do you belong to? Jesus Christ.
Because
There's a guy I hear you talk about a lot.
did a thing where I borrowed some stuff from another guild that I actually ended up really liking, and stopped stealing from them to pay off another guild. And so the guild that I was giving gems to wants me dead because
And
I
why
just
would that
wanted
make
to sell-
his guild want to kill you?
Oh, my the guild I was paying hired that guild.
And what
Yeah.
guild would be hired to kill somebody? Oh my god.
I think you just answered that
I don't
yourself, but yeah. So I'm still fairly young, but I was born and raised into my family who was a part of this guild. So my family expects me to follow along and do things. So I do the bare minimum to appease them.
I know
So-
all
And-
about family wanting you to do stuff.
Like you actually kill people.
I have killed one person for my guild and my family to date. I have another contract on this old religious guy that's causing trouble and doing some other stuff that I had to take to keep appeasing my family.
What's his name?
Did I find out the guy's name? Tim, did you tell me? And I forgot.
I believe his
What name is we looking for? Sorry.
I believe his
My
name.
new contract,
Yes, his name was Peter. Peter the Hermit.
Peter.
Does Saladin know that name? Does he ring any bells?
Roll a straight intelligence.
17.
17. There was a slight mention of Peter the Hermit in the discussions back at the city council that you were at.
Oh, I know who the fucking guy is, because I know fucking history. But now this is
So yeah, I mean, I turned in my one contract that I finished, and they make me take a new one as soon as I do. So I have this Peter the Hermit guy as my next contract.
I mean, I don't usually support killing, but like if he's a really terrible guy, we can like send him out in the desert, and nature kind of take care of itself.
slight problem.
Yeah.
Do you remember the big gather of people that was outside the gates?
When we first came into the city, yeah.
I'm
What?
80% sure here's the reason they are here.
Oh. So this guy's the center of a army cult thing or something?
Or like a router, instigator. For what I heard at the city hall, they weren't supposed to be here from another year. So if we kill them, these people don't have a leader, and people are like sheep. They need some
Yeah.
guidance. So if we kill them,
So when you were talking about all this, did you find out where he was?
no, but it's not hard. We can just literally go to the people and start asking questions. They probably know where he is. But that's the thing.
Yeah.
If we kill this guy, we could probably take control of this situation and redirect them to another place. So this Belgrade becomes free of them. So kill the cult leader, take control of the cult, destroy the cult.
Well, that works for my predicament. So what about let's go back to Valerie's predicament.
We can kill them
I
too.
feel like my predicament doesn't need to be addressed until someone tries to kill me.
Well, I guess that's true. So if anything, we just need to be wary and keep an eye out for.
Does your guild just want money?
Not me this far.
I mean, like, do they have to have you dead, or can we just give us some money and say, yo, fuck off, man?
I don't really know. I'm kind of random. I'm not really supposed to even here, because the guild that I was from, the one that went to jewelry, here.
I mean, we could always try and go talk to them on her behalf and see if payment would work to settle their problem with her.
If you do that, I'm not sure it would be best for me to be with you.
Well, that
No,
might
we
be
would
true.
definitely go as your representative, not with you in our package.
I mean, if anything, I could gussy you up to look like somebody else.
Oh, I can do that too.
Okay. or I could just make you invisible.
Well, I can't do that, and that sounds quite.
I can make you invisible for up to an hour, so I can get you in to listen and type of thing.
Possibly hidden.
That could work.
What the fuck is that guy looking at us funny? It looks like he saw a ghost.
What
Did
kind
he
of
see a ghost?
My head's on fire. I draw a lot of attention, but paint a picture, it'll last longer.
No, didn't type on the chat that some guy walking the bar looked like he saw a ghost.
Well, maybe he did see a ghost. Ghosts are. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have died in this town, so ghosts are sure to be around.
Ghosts are not real.
Okay.
So, Valerie, we pay your people, we kill another people, we get paid.
Oh yeah, like how much do you owe them? Is it like a lot? Or...
Yeah.
I mean, they only want 100 gold for your head, so like it can't be that much.
Kind of rude, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta
Well,
say, I thought you was worth a little more than that.
Right?
Well, you said you took a couple gems from them or something, right?
Well, I was involved in the Jewelers Guild for the better half of a year, and during that entire time, I was sending gems back to this other guild.
Oh, that's a
Oh, so you
big
spent
no-no.
you spent a year stealing from them.
No, just like 6.5 to 7 months.
Oh, okay.
But like, I really
Are they
like.
aware of everything?
That's a great question. I don't know, because I kind of stopped sending them the Thieves Guild any kind of money, because I actually like jewelry making and just kind of wanted to do that instead. Figured I could just leave. Apparently that's not the case, and now I'm here.
Okay, well, I mean, it's already kind of late, and we have room and board here for a couple days, so I mean, we could always go first thing in the morning and try and talk to them to see what all they say.
Oh, hey, bartender, do you know where the guild part of town is?
Yeah, there's several guilds kind of spread across all over.
We're
Which one
looking
you
for the
looking for?
ones that make really pretty necklaces.
Confusion? Explain it again better, son.
What guild are you with again, Valerie?
I take the Oh, it's got like an actual name. What is it?
I thought so too. I can't remember it though.
I take out the insignia of the Jewelers Guild that I'm a part of and show it to the bartender and go, this guild.
I thought you didn't have an insignia. But okay.
I draw it on a napkin. Well, there's two. There's the Thieves Guild, which doesn't have one, and then the Jewelers Guild that she was a part of, which does.
Okay. What would the symbol look like? I have no idea.
Here, I can send it to you.
Ah,
A
perfect.
pretty diamond.
Is it just a diamond, really?
No.
I'm like, well, that's simple as fuck.
I spent like 4 hours designing this thing. Hold phone. But yeah, so I show him the insignia and go, you know, that one.
Sure. Whenever I get the symbol of what that looks like, I will describe it in great detail.
I made it quite a bit ago. I have to find it. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Moving on is like, I see. Well, I would assume that would be into the merchants area, since that's where most of shopping is being taken place. I would assume their guild will be set up somewhere around there. I have not went there myself since I had no need to join such a guild. I'm kind of a loner, you see. Well, not a full loner, as he winks to the female bartender next to him.
Why is everyone so awkward here?
Actually, it was quite smooth.
I think you don't get to be the one that says if it's smooth or not.
He's currently having one leg up on a rock, and is like, "Are you sure about that?"
Yeah, okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, but do you know anything about She-Ra?
Sure, I'm gonna roll for that.
No,
No,
this
this
is
is real world.
me asking you,
Oh.
real world. Do you know about She-Ra?
You mean She-Ra from
She-Ra.
like He-Man and She-Ra?
Rah.
She-Ra.
God, no, the new one.
Yeah, there's a new one now.
No, I only know the old school He-Man and She-Ra. That's all I know.
Because you were describing exactly Seahawk in the new one.
Got it.
So, Guild Crest. You have it now.
Gotcha. Da.
Thank
Oh, that's
you.
beautiful. I like it.
Thank you.
Very nice. Okay. Well,
Very nice.
while that's going on, what do you guys like want to do? There's some creepy a-hole that like was pointing out to Pyra and ran. You guys are kind of discussing what you want to do. What's your guys moving forward as you guys been just chilling at the bar?
Is that
Well, I
creepy?
mean, at
guy,
this
like,
point,
visibly
probably-
threatening us?
No,
Oh,
some
yeah.
guy pointed and just dipped. He was like
Oh, okay.
creeped out as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, that's normal for me. I don't think
Yeah.
we would be too concerned about that. I feel like.
I mean, after all this conversation, it's like 9 o'clock, right?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like almost 9 to 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's getting late.
I think he's talking about future plans.
Oh yeah.
I know we should probably take care of the young lady that's about to get axe murdered.
Yeah.
What's the plan on
So
fixing that?
We're gonna go to
first thing
their
in the morning,
crate.
go to the guild.
Yeah, and
Okay.
without her, or with her invisible, or however it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys how's your rooming? Like how you guys gonna like sleep all in the same room? Gonna have separate rooms?
How many
girls
rooms is
in
he
one,
giving
guys
us
in
access
the other,
to?
yeah.
I would say there's about 5 rooms.
Oh well, then
Okay.
hell yeah, we'll all get one.
Oh yeah, if there's 5 rooms available to us, Valerie would take her own.
Okay. Everyone gets their own separate room?
Yep.
I would
I
like
got
to
5 sticks of incense in my inventory. I'm burning everyone.
Is there a reason why you're burning those incense?
I don't know, but I got 5 sticks of incense in my
Like so
inventory.
pointless.
I was looking through my inventory. and
I
it
like
says
lighting
5 sticks of
candles.
incense. What?
You're hotboxing your hotel room.
Yeah, basically.
Here.
God,
Before I sleep,
Woo's that kind of monk?
You can get strong in here.
before I sleep, I cast prestidigitation on everything, on the
There's a towel stuffed under the door.
make sure that everything's clean.
Okay.
That's it.
It's not this bad.
Hmm.
It's getting prestidigitated.
Prestidigitation all over the room.
Yep. Oh, I ain't touching that. I ain't touching that.
Boop, 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 boop. Stopping that. There we go. Okay. As everyone is coming to a nice sleep, I'm assuming all preparations are done. Pyro's room is so filled with smoke. It's like deep, thick fog almost, basically. Just covered it. And yes, the towel is blocking, so it's all nice and hot boxed in. You smell senses from your homeland. You have like cherry blossoms and nice finery trees. It just smells really good in your room, basically. Altair, with your, I'm assuming you'll be meditating, correct?
Yeah, I do my 4 hours meditating.
Okay.
And then after my 4 hours, I'll get up and just go sit out in the hallway out of Valerie's door, keeping an ear and eye out just in case.
I see.
Aww, that's
Um,
friendly.
Saladin,
Making sure you don't get me.
I'll let you have your owl watch you like a weirdo.
Make sure no one enters my room unattended.
And Pyra, of course, he's.
Yep. I'll have Boone perched up watching too.
You are
Weird cat owl.
currently
Yeah.
sleeping almost with no issues whatsoever. Valerie,
Yo, I'm about to get murdered.
I would like to roll perception with disadvantage.
Oh, sweet Jesus Lord. Okay. Oh boy.
Not allergic to getting stabbed.
Well, I rolled a 10 and an 11.
Okay,
So,
so it's 10.
an 11 actually.
Ah,
But I
plus
have a
one.
plus 1.
Okay. With 11, you
Murdered.
kind
Mostly get
of
stabbed.
shrug a little bit. You feel cold, even though you are covered in blankets. You kind of wake up. You're not fully awake, but you open your eyes a little bit, kind of like a little discomfort here and there. And the window in your room is wide open.
Am I fully awake?
At that point, if you want to be, yes.
Okay.
That's how you catch a witched case of the deads.
I kind of like peer my eyes open and glance around the room and then reach for my rapier,
Okay.
which is like by my bedside.
Okay. You have your rapier. Got it.
Armed and sleepy.
Okay, so you have your rapier in your bed, or are you standing next to the door, or...
It's like, okay, she's not making a move fully.
Got it.
Thing that could be in there to realize she's awake to be murdered.
Okay.
So her rapier's usually like on the floor near her, so she's kind of like, oh, I was rolling over in my sleep, and now my arm's sword, and what's it?
Okay. In mere seconds,
Oh fuck.
you feel an extreme heat directly next to you as a man, pure ablaze, appears in your room.
Not me, I promise.
Completely
Okay,
ablaze, looking straight at you, and is about to put his hands on you.
I grab my sword and swing at it.
Roll the hit.
Oh, good Jesus Lord. Okay.
Is this in my 4 hours of meditation or the keeping guard?
Not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Okay. 22 to hit.
Okay. Your
Um,
rapier spears through without issue, going right through the body. The
No
ablaze
damage?
the blaze creature seems to ignore completely and just continues to move closer and closer to you.
Okay, she yells for help.
You yell for help.
Yes.
You scream.
No, I just say like, hey, help, help, something's in here. Fire, fire, fire.
Fire! Fire!
Fire!
Oh,
It's late, I don't want to yell. In
Uh-huh.
real life.
I might die, but you know.
Do we hear
No,
this?
no, I don't want to yell in Discord. 'cause
No
there's
one
people
is
sleeping.
hearing anything. As Valerie wakes up in a cold sweat.
okay.
But the room she's in, the window is still open, and there is a clear burning ash marks all over the room where she saw the man standing.
I lean down and touch the scorch marks. Are they warm?
Flaming hot.
Fuck. Okay. Am I injured?
No? Your rapier is melted, though.
Son of a... Those are expensive! She opens the
melted your
door
rapier?
and goes to check on everyone else.
You walk out, and there is Altair just standing guard.
Oh, hey! I just had the weirdest dream.
Hmm?
Um,
He said, "Fuck your dream."
I'm out.
I mean, I guess
Fuck them fire people.
Fucking weird dreams. I'm out.
that's a real spicy boy. Real hot boy.
Hot boy.
Hot boy. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hi.
It's us.
Hello. I don't know who
Hello.
we're talking to, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Is there anybody out there?
Sorry, my audio went out for a bit, so I didn't hear everything.
Oh, it's okay. Valerie just kind of exited a room and saw you standing guard and was like, "Oh yeah, hi. I
Hi.
just had the weirdest
How are you?
dream. Not
Oh,
great.
what happened?
A man was on fire in my room, and now there are scorch marks on my floor, and my sword is melted, which is kind of fucking rude of him.
Yeah, that is kind of rude.
But it was a dream. I woke up. To scorch marks on my floor and a damaged lake.
Sorry, your dreams just freak me out, man.
Sorry, I'm listening to audio on my phone right now, and people keep trying to call me, so the audio cuts out.
Oh, I thought she was
Okay.
down here still.
Okay, so yeah, she explains that some shit was happening in her room. Like, she was fairly certain she was attacked. Strange that you could not hear her, but that's about it.
Yeah, I called for help and everything.
Oh, well, I've been sitting out here. How long have I been sitting out there?
This would have been after your 4-hour meditation, so you can stand guard. So
No, I know, but like, how long had I been sitting there before she like came out?
I would say that about an hour. So it's been 5 hours.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. So, well,
So I guess I'm looking for a new sword tomorrow.
no, we could definitely look for that with you, for you, yeah.
Do you leave the door open, by the way, Valerie?
Well, I imagine I'm kind of standing in the doorway
Yeah.
if Tier's on guard.
Okay. Tyr, do you want to investigate the room, or? Yes? No? Maybe so?
I
Hello?
think he can hear.
Is he out?
Nope.
I'm out.
But he can't hear us, I believe.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, that makes this a little bit more difficult, because he's kind of, I mean, part of the game. It's alright. Well, I guess we'll try to... Can he even type, maybe? Maybe if you can type in Roll20 or anything like that? Nonetheless, I guess things are fun, I guess. That's all that happens secretly at the middle of the night. So no other attacks or anything happens?
Well, I think would I have gotten enough rest to just stay up until sunrise?
I will say so.
Okay, so Valerie doesn't go back to sleep. She just kind of sits in her room, angry over this melted sword.
Understood.
sorry. Did you want me in the room with you or staying out in the hall?
I mean, I'm not opposed to company.
Okay, so I'll go in. I'll close the door behind us and sit like wherever, or I'll start to sit up like on the floor against the bed if she's on the bed.
She's like holding this sword, like swinging it, like just pacing, trying to figure out what.
Okay, so then I'll just sit down, kind of just sit there and be there.
I just wanna be with you right here.
Jeez.
I mean, that's what Valerie does. Is like she tries to figure out if she's ever encountered anything like before.
Roll Arcana.
Oh God, I need to stop saying that's a crit. So 21.
You ever heard of the Boogeyman?
It's the literal boogeyman.
Except on
Boogeyman?
fire.
A spicy boogeyman.
Basically.
Boogie man.
Now, this is a legend that you've might have heard. It's like more of a history check, but with Arcana, you can understand that like there are some creatures that literally attack you in your dreams.
Fucking Freddy Krueger. I knew it.
And
That burned bitch.
usually they only attack people who have done a horrible thing. So they're good guy boogeymans.
Horrible thing in whose aspect?
Like they murdered someone that did not need to be murdered. Like
Okay.
they killed unjustly.
Okay.
Valerie has something to talk about?
Just had a nightmare on my street.
So I just sit there, I watch her as she's pacing until she says or does anything to warrant my reaction.
So I've told you about the guilds. I didn't tell you about Crossfire.
No?
To make a complicated, childish, petty story short, I was found out. Things got out of my control, and an innocent man suffered and died because of it.
Oh, no. How long ago was that?
Maybe a month or so.
So this is just like a heated discussion, things got out of hand, or?
It was a plan made to scare off someone else that backfired and killed her father.
Oh, so you were trying to scare her, and then the plan just went south, and her dad died instead?
It got out of my control, yes.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing I know in doing things in my life and my family's business is not everything always goes according to plan, and some things happen. And I mean, innocent people, no matter what, die of certain things if we can help it or not. Well, yeah, that's. Have you tried making recompense for this in any way, or?
Sorry, my internet totally died.
Oh.
Which was tragic.
It was a tragic story. It was really hopeful.
That was a
there.
tragic story.
I was like, oh, he's doing this so good at role playing right now.
No!
Don't worry, you can watch it on my
Have
YouTube
you-
or
Yeah.
my stream.
Have
Good
you
on
tried
the
to make amends for anything?
I don't know how I could make. I killed her father.
Does she know that you killed her father?
She's quite set on a path to find out who. Last I heard.
So she doesn't know who killed her father, but she's working her way to find out.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I assume I won't be
awkward
sleeping
spot.
for a while.
Oh, it's the next
Well.
morning, right?
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, man, I'm out doing Tai Chi. I just bust back in the front door all sweaty.
Gotcha.
As fuck. Who's ready for some pancakes?
Oh man, I've
Just
been drinking tea all morning.
just because I'm not trying to be a dick, but I am just saying this. Everyone gets out of their morning and stuff. The only problem is Pyra is not there.
Oh, darn it.
Huh?
I mean, you don't see him, but he doesn't seem to appear out of his room.
What?
Long night.
I would like to try and find it, find him, find what, try to see whatever, if I can understand what is happening to him.
Okay.
What?
Do you go into his room?
Yes, I go.
He is not there.
What?
There's a pile of ashes right on his bed. That's about it.
What?
I can identify on the ashes.
It's
I
just
roll a
ashes.
natural, just ashes.
Yeah, natural 20. It's just ashes. Not magical, just ashes.
Just knock it off the bed.
Man, did I hear you say you were visited by a weird flamey guy last night?
That depends on how well you were eavesdropping.
Oh, you told just him. That's right. I was outside. Shit. Because now
I
I'm
wrote-
like, where the fuck is Pyra if you were like seeing a creepy flamey guy?
I gotta
On
be
my
a creepy flammy guy.
Okay.
On my fortune ability, I roll a nat 20 and a nat 1. That means I'm gonna get really lucky and someone's gonna get real fucky. I get to the
Brevity
nat once
sake,
a day.
when like we all converge into one space, Valerie would kind of be like, "Hey, did anybody else have weird dreams?" and relay what she saw. But
What
like only
language is
when we're
that?
all together.
The only person I would assume that would have a weird dream would be Wu, because his entire room is still hotbox, and he's just keeping the smoke in there as much as possible. He saw some shapes. He saw some things.
Man, that
Man,
was
my
a
God,
Weird
totally
image.
talk to me again. I feel like we need to follow these spiders.
I feel like I would like to be anywhere but here.
Oh yeah, we have to get you from being killed first.
Yeah, let's
I would appreciate that.
let's
Very
have some
much.
breakfast. Let's go over to the guild and see if we can work our way through this problem, and then we could go from there.
Okay. At this time, I would like to call it the game early a little bit, so I can prepare like a buildings, battling stuff. You know, just in case this shit happens at this guild, I would like to prepare. Just saying.
I'm so nervous.
Yes. We have character development on game 2.
Yeah, I didn't realize I'd be thrown into this sort of thing this early.
Well, I had to have something happen here, and your story just fits so easily. And I'm like, well, this is great. How to make
Okay.
people how to make characters love each other? Well, throw some turmoil in that bitch.
Yeah. Nothing like having an assassin, contracted assassin, and a person with a contract out.
Yeah, I was like, this is perfect. The rogue is trying to kill the other rogue. Finished.
I realized like the second you said like, oh, guild, I'm like, oh man. are you a part of the thieves guild that I am literally from? And then it got so much worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, ironically, with my background, I could have actually been a part of either one of those two guilds, so I just happened to be the assassin aspect of it.
Great, cool. I was really worried you were gonna murder me in my
Wait,
sleep.
your guild wants her dead? What kind of guild wants people dead? Oh.
Woo is just so confused.
That guild.
That guild.
One that wants
I'm
me
just-
dead.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
fun
glad I'm a
having
mercenary with daddy issues.
it's fun having two rogues and they're in completely different like lifestyles. Well, not really, but you know what I'm saying? Like their goals
Yeah.
clash pretty bad.
I was really stoked when that happened. I was like, oh wait, cool. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yep.
Wow, that was. Oh my gosh.
Woo, he just had a nice wholesome like meeting with the granddaughter of Marusama or whatever.
Yeah, that was fun. I got to meet somebody's old character, kind of.
Saladin just like, well, I'm just gonna talk to like the most important people here, and just
Yeah.
you know be a snubs-nosed brat because why not?
My
Pyra has
character-
no idea what's happening to his character.
Clue.
At least my character's like, she has like parents. She's not like a dead parents rogue.
Which is saying something.
She just made some bad choices and hurt some close friends that now want her dead.
Some
Yeah.
poor life choices.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's about a month is enough time for someone to figure out what happened and why. To say, you know what, I have money. I'm gonna put a bounty on his head. Bam, done.
This character, by the way, you guys might not care. She's literally, I made her up in an instant because I got the idea from my other character, who is literally the protagonist in one, who sees Valerie as the enemy. So, my character Oleander, I'm playing the villain for her story in this one.
Well, this makes a lot of
Nice.
sense now.
She's a wholesome villain,
Yeah.
though.
Also, she thinks she's trying to fix it. Oleander doesn't know that. And now I have to tell my other DM. Like,
That's fun.
yeah, so Valerie's like very wholesome and nice and feels bad.
Understood.
It's fun.
Yeah, but I'm sorry I'm kind of like pulling Pyra's character around. No offense. It's just I have an idea of how to make your character work when you're showing up late, and it works very well. It's also a great mystery.
We love a plot hook. Sometimes the plot hook was the friends you made along the way.
Or the enemies.
Oh no.
I mean, there's great stories when the enemy becomes friends.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
Look at that.
wondering is if which side of this we end up on.
Right now,
Ooh.
you guys are definitely middle ground. You can do anything. Hell, you guys can say, fuck it, I'm going to explore the lines and just
I
completely
was
change the
almost like,
campaign.
man, we should totally escort this girl to Japan, and that's our new campaign. Is
Yeah.
trying to get.
Guys, I'm telling you, you guys can go wherever the fuck you want. I'll figure out what you want to do accordingly. I mean, I'm
She's
very
making Journey
free.
to
Never-
the East instead of Journey
If
to
you
the
ever
West.
need help with like world building, you got it pretty much real world, but I've made a whole world with months and holidays and stuff if you need that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm just kind of just mixing like D&D lore with Real World. And
Nice.
so like Nazca lines where he's saying like, "Oh, they're in a specific area in the world." And I'm like, "Fuck that. They're going to go anywhere I want them to be."
Yeah, that's why I was like, what are you calling them? Because that's what the fuck they're called.
The Nazca lines. Yeah. There's going to be stuff like that. Like I want to have like I cannot wait to like put a character that does not fit in this timeline at all and you guys are like, wait, what the fuck is he doing here? Like, why is there King Arthur and the Round Table here? They shouldn't be in this era.
I already have a backup character if you want like a drow fucking crazy D&D high fantasy lore shit. So
Yeah.
I fully expected to die.
Oh yeah, like
off
with
of
the
the
whole
first,
crusade.
just off of the first 2 episodes, I have a backup character because our characters like to almost die.
From Fall Damage.
Yeah.
Never again.
Fall Damage.
gonna-
Never fall again.
Nope.
Your
I
worst
have
enemy,
feather fall.
Cliffs.
We'll never fall again.
Good luck.
What's it called? Counterspell and Cliffs.
Fucking counterspell, man. Anybody who gets that, please take it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. This obviously this game here was going to be very role play heavy since I needed a kind of direction of what you guys wanted to do, and from the picture you could tell it's a sprawling city. You guys could literally do
Yeah.
whatever you wanted. Every guild imaginable is here. Every quest I can think of would have happened. If you wanted to go figure out why there's dudes on fire, you can go ahead and figure out what that's going about.
That'll be fun.
I had options.
Yeah. This is gonna be super. I mean, today was super fun, but
I
This is
just
gonna be
need
awesome.
a goal of like what to do, and I'm like, okay, cool. When they're gonna go to the jewelry guild and figure out what they can do to fix the Valerie issue,
yeah.
which may not end in bloodshed. Hopefully, who knows?
Hopefully. Up to you
Hopefully,
entirely,
I mean-
man.
I don't know. I was just
What I'm-
like, I'm thinking like,
I'm here
how do
for.
I make a massive guild battle? Like, I just have like all these assassins, all these thieves guild, and there's like the jeweler guild, and I'm like, who else is gonna be? Oh, Fire's guild there for protection. Like, I can make the whole city fight, like it's a city brawl.
We love that.
Well,
Just a
hopefully,
guild battle.
yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. If I could do
Like
that,
Street Fight from
everyone, all the
Wild
guards are
Burgundy.
gonna be there. The city's gonna be defenseless. All the pilgrims outside the gates could just bum rush and not be stopped. This is perfect. I now have a goal. What's gonna happen?
Oh,
Well, hopefully our persuasion and deception rolls are good next week.
That
If
or
not-
or it's gonna be a murder hobo bloodbath.
Yeah.
I am more than willing to Kool-Aid Man through a wall.
Yeah, while Wu does not normally condone violence, he will absolutely defend his new friends.
You don't. These aren't literally are still your just basic companions. They're not even your friends yet. This is
Oh, he takes,
Valerie's
takes
whole
anybody,
vibe is just like a baby.
anybody who does nice things for me is my new best friend.
Yeah.
I'm
your
too
new
trustworthy.
We
your new
saved
best
each other's
friends on a
life.
boat
There's
to
only-
Japan.
Now I
Yeah,
just
I
want to be
know,
on
man.
fire and bust through a wall with a greatsword.
Oh
Gosh,
yeah.
I'm
Kind of happy.
Once you almost die and are saved by people, there's a code there.
There's a bond.
we
Hashtag
should have followed
Naruto.
that girl to Japan.
Believe it. Well,
Can we,
I'm
can we
getting
stop
off.
trying to follow that girl?
Die. That's the truth.
What was that, Anthony?
Why do you let your guys die? That's the truth.
Yeah, the wizard dies first.
That's why I'm
Let the
running.
people die first.
Half wizard? I don't like that. Do I half die?
That's what necromancy's for.
Oof.
Yeah.
The true legends.
Okay, guys. Wife's calling.
Yep. Take care,
See you
everyone.
guys later.
DM,
Alright,
DM me if you
goodbye.
have any questions, notes, or future plans about next game. Don't forget
Wordly.
All right.
to sit me up for
Love your
anything.
best friends. Y'all have fun.
Bye bye.
Yeah, you too.